Z City. Ah, 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 ah. So let's first describe our characters. Just real quick, your race, class, and height, and pertinent details. Mamaya na tayo sa mga detailed descriptions. Just real quick, how you look, your race, class. Sige, let's start with Humpty.
Okay, hi everyone, I'm Dennis. I am playing Humpty, halfling rogue. Basically, Humpty is just like he's 25 years old, 3'4" yung height niya. So imagine 3'4", and then I describe him as even though ano lang siya, 3'4" lang siya, pero yung parang intimidating yung aura niya in some way or another, and he has like ano ba, parang hindi naman redhead but like blonde, dark blonde na blonde na hair, tapos may sideburn, tapos may bangs, yung bangs niya pa ganito. And then sideburns, I mean yung hair, facial hair na nasa side. So I think that's yun lang yung may describes ko sa kanya. And then basically that's it.
Thank you so much, Humpty. Let's listen to Heather.
Physical, di ba? Physical description
Yeah.
lang. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Jane. I'm playing the role of Heather, who is a half-elf cleric, and this is my first time playing D&D, so let's see how it goes. Heather is, like I said, a half-elf cleric. She has red hair. She's basically a good-hearted person, but can get carried away with talking a lot. So let's see how that goes. And yeah, that's it. She's 5'5", 28.
Okay, thank you so much, Heather. Now let's listen to Rosaria.
Hi guys, my name is Kobe James Lim, and I'm gonna be playing Rosaria, the nun from the Catholic Church there in Zamboanga City. And I am a wood elf monk, basically, and I look like a nun, like, you know, in my picture. Yeah, she has like this purong-purong here, and then actually she has her fashion style is mostly like sexy and alluring kind of type, really opposite to being a nun, which is really like conservative type kind of female. It's because of her background before, like her past. That's why she's like that, and she's more arrogant, but she's really kind in the inside actually. So yeah, that's it. And she's 5'6". She looks 25, but actually she's around 50s because she's an elf, and that's it.
And our last player is actually Dale. Can you describe Dale, Humpty? Or
Okay, Dale is playing, what's the name? Arthur Luna. Arthur Luna is a 15-year-old, teenage guy who is, fair-skinned. When you look at him, you can really see na he is cut above the masses. Like he is like, of a noble, not noble, noble heritage. Yung malaporcelana artistahin na skin, and he is, he has a natural white na hair. I don't know if it's natural. He never said it to me if it's because of his, sorcerer's origin, or naturally white lang talaga yung ano niya hair. And then yung eyes niya naman is yung ano talaga, yung paano ba yan? Yung parang moonlight type ish yung color ng eyes niya. And then I mean, yung lips niya naman ay parang, I think yung sinad niya na picture, yung lips niya ay parang color ng isang tao na nilagay mo sa, yung parang deoxygenated na na lips kasi it's very dark. And I don't know if it's aesthetics or it's normal because ice based naman yung abilities niya. So so yeah, I mean that's how napaka grandiose ng outfitan niya, TBH. So meron siyang parang may cloak na in the other side and then may furry something. So yun yung description niya. Curly ata yung hair niya, curly bob cut type hair. Yeah. So yeah.
Kasi he's a noble, di ba? Si
Uh-huh.
Arthur Luna is actually a noble. Anyway, so thank you so much, characters. Now let's proceed. You leave your hometown to visit Zamboanga City, a Latin location bustling with people from all races. You visit the annual barter trade in search of new weapons, clothing, and connections. When you reach the plaza, suddenly, all the lights go dark. It's blackout. As expected, since it's Zamboanga City. However, this was noontime. The bright, sunny sky turns into dark clouds with red lightning crawling across the horizon. A dark, skull figure looks into your direction with empty sockets instead of eyes. It shrieks a loud noise at you that chills you through your bones. The creature's eyes turn bright red as it cries out, "Survivors! Survivors!" Suddenly, its back cracks open and wings come out, flapping the creature upwards and into the dark distance, leaving you with only goosebumps and a terrible feeling for the future. Then, a tall figure appears. Robed in long sleeves of dark leather comes a person with keen silver eyes and a long beard that is white as a dove's feathers. "Survivors! Perhaps there is hope for the world," said the old wizard as he looks at each one of you. "I am Alderhaze Lightcrown. Who are you and what brings you here?" So role play your introductions to one another as you introduce yourself in your accent, in your own character, to this wizard and to one another. Again, you're in the Zamboanga City Plaza, but it's the upside down. It's not what it used to be. All the people are gone and it's just you guys now remaining. So you can
So-
role play your shocked expression, ganon, and parang trying to process, and then you see this wizard. Pero you're like mga 5 to 10 feet from one another. Ganon.
Okay, question. Did it just happen na napunta kami dyan all of a sudden or it's just that
Coincidentally. Coincidentally.
walang person like dumating kami din walang tao or parang na-transport kami bigla tapos nawala yung tao?
You were already there. So bigla lang nawala yung mga people.
So the people were like raptured.
Yeah, raptured. Yun ang maganda. So parang nandun
The
kayo,
people were
ganon.
the people were raptured and then the things that you've described earlier happened.
Yeah, parang bigla lang. Yeah,
Oh
bigla
yeah.
lang, all
So
of a
like
sudden.
there's people and then wala tapos yung may nag-change yung color ng ano yun ng sky tapos may naglabas na ano yun parang scully type figure and then andun yung wizard.
Yeah.
So that happened.
Yeah. So you were already there sa plaza.
Yeah, okay. Sige.
It's not na you were transported, but the people were transported. Parang
Yeah, so
ganon.
the people were like raptured. Okay, sige. Game.
Sige. So you can start role playing. Ikaw na lang first, Humpty.
Okay.
Pero ano
So-
na ito, free flow na ito, so
Yeah.
anyone can
So his
just-
reaction was like as he was looking at some blades, nakikita marami siyang nakikita ng mga blades. He's seeing a lot of blades and he's just like looking at it intently. And all of a sudden, as he tried to reach out towards the one who is like selling the blade and asking how much does the blade cost, then instantly the man vanished and then like everyone vanished as the sky changed its colors, and then there's this loud Shrek, and then he turns his eye towards the direction of the voice of the loud Shrek, and though it in some way it didn't really affect him that much, but he he may be terrified, not terrified, but he's just like shocked in some way, because the people vanished, and uh then things happen, but he always keeps his cool under control. So, and then he said, Arthur. That's the first word that he muttered. So hinahanap niya si Arthur. So yeah, I mean, that's his reaction. I need to introduce why I okay. So that happened. I went to Zamboanga. We went to Zamboanga, City. Zamboanga rather. So it's ako and Arthur. We went to Zamboanga because we were part of this amazing troupe named the Harpers. We were members, but the Harpers have their performance, their circus performance with the entire gang. They performed in Zamboanga City, but they choose to not to go with them kasi tapos na yung ano nila, tapos na yung performance nila a night before, and then they had their farewell because they said na they wanted to quit na with a good faith, with good heart, na umalis kasi meron silang gagawin sa Zamboanga City, because that would be their first stop in their adventuring party, because they wanted to like explore the world, because a lot of things had happened in the past, and parang ginamit lang nila, hindi naman ginamit, but parang naging avenue yung Harpers, na parang kasi they have meron silang dark na past and the Harpers help them to like parang recollect their like broken pieces, and then as they are now preparing to return to the world, to the reality of the world, and then thank be to the leader of the Harpers na nilet go naman sila kasi naintindihan din naman nila. Yun, na nagpunta kami ng Zamboanga, or nandoon na kami sa Zamboanga, nag-explore lang kami in the Central Market. And then Arthur, knowing Arthur, na tiningnan ko yung mga ng mga blades, nawala siya kasi meron siyang ibang pinuntahan ata, nag-sightseeing, and then yun yung nangyari. So yeah, that's what happens.
So you cry out na Arthur, no? Tapos you
Arthur.
see this wizard, no?
Yeah,
Instead of seeing Arthur, ang nakita mo yung wizard.
yung
So
wizard.
how do you parang
ano yung
this
sinabi
wizard
niya?
talks to you,
Anong
sabi niya, who
niya?
are you? Yeah, sabi niya ganun.
Yeah, and what brings you here?
So
sabi niya ganun?
Role play.
Okay. Sasabihin ko nga. I just went here. Where's the people? Where's everybody?
Sige. Sige, yun lang muna. Siguro we'll listen to Rosaria. Sige.
So basically, I was in the top of the cathedral, if there's any, looking at the people while feeling the breeze of Zamboanga. But then I was appalled by the sudden disappearance of the people. And basically, si Rosaria Monga is, ano siya, caring siya, but she's really arrogant. Not because she likes to be like that, but more of a part of her past. Basically, she's a native from Zamboanga. She was once kidnapped by these bandits, brainwashed, and then treated as one of them until these bandits were ano, were were raided by the knights, no, of Zamboanga, and then the 15-year-old girl Rosaria was adopted by the church and became a nun herself. But it was a forced, like it's not really for her to be a nun, but she's a nun anyway. So yeah, and she was like standing there, looking at the people, looking at the Central Plaza, and I was like, oh no, this is bad. Another predicament to face. Where's the knights? At yun ang first words niya is, where's the knights?
Okay, okay. Sige, thank you so much, Rosaria. Sige, let's listen to Heather.
All right, so have a little patience with me. I'm still trying to figure this out. Okay, so Heather was there, and to be honest, she wasn't quite exactly sure why she was there in the first place. Only that she had the premonition that she had to be there. But then, when she saw the death's head, everything started making sense. It was exactly as she saw it. But what she did not see in her vision or dream or whatever that was that the people disappeared completely, and that took her by surprise. So, and then so then she was just shocked to find like three people, two. But that's weird, she thought, because I thought I saw three figures. So now she sees Humpty. She kind of recognizes the silhouette. She sees Rosaria eventually, and then she recognizes that silhouette. But there was another one, and that person was missing. And she was like, "Okay, something's not right here." So my question is, when the wizard was talking to her, is it within the hearing range of everyone?
Yeah, magkakalapit lang kayo dyan. Within mga 5 feet from one another sa plaza.
Okay. So right now, she hesitates telling what she saw. So, but to answer his question, like, what brings you here? All she could say was that I feel like I needed to be here. And because she doesn't quite trust the people yet. Yeah.
Sige, that's excellent. Sige. So yun na, naka-share na kayo. You've shared your name and
Yeah. So
while you're there.
nakikita ko silang dalawa.
You see each other. Actually,
Yeah.
pati si Arthur Luna, I think makita nyo rin.
Later if time permits, if
Yeah.
they will be present. So like,
Sana lumitaw siya.
So hindi siya kasama sa group. Like you don't see him there. Pagka
if ever baka nagpunta siya sa subdivision na iba, like another street, and then baka nandun siya kasi he's like stalling and then he's looking at things. Then I'm so very busy with my blades. Maybe he will appear later and just join us.
Okay.
So my initial reaction was like, where's Arthur? And then I thought na maybe he also vanished. Yeah.
Well, now Heather just has the question of where is the other dude? Where's that other figure? Because
is that in your thought process or like you?
It's in her thought process.
Yeah,
Again,
okay.
she doesn't quite trust everyone, and baka maging suspect siya or something if she just talks about, oh, there's another
Okay,
person.
sige, okay.
So it's like, yeah.
Sige. Okay. So you've introduced yourself and then to the wizard. Okay. Well, the fate of the world is in your hands now. Hades, the god of darkness, has transformed Zamboanga City. He's using his servant, the Black Wraith, to turn the whole world into darkness. You must defeat the Black Wraith and save everyone. You will need safety. Take this. The monocle of clarity will reveal things that are hidden to the eyes. I have put a spell on the doors of certain houses so that when you look through this monocle, you will see sparkling yellow lights. That is how you know it is a safe house. In a safe house, no undead creature can touch you. Within their walls, rest if you must, plan if necessary. Do you see that house over there? Try to look at its door through the monocle of clarity later. And one more thing, remember this. The quiet words of the wise are more to be heeded than the shouts of a ruler of fools. Wisdom is better than weapons of war, but one sinner destroys much good. With that, the wizard summons his white steed. Find Ragadam at Evendel to know more of this black wraith. There are still many questions that need answering. That is why I must seek Willard the Wise to learn as well. Goodbye. Okay, go. Go, Sir Dens.
Then I said, wait a minute. You just come here all of a sudden? What is your name again?
Alder Hayes.
What's ito? What spelling?
Alder Hayes.
Alder Hayes. Wizard. Nakasulat pala yan dyan. Where?
Yes.
Alder Hayes.
Alder Hayes Lightcrow. Yeah.
Okay, Alder Hayes. Yeah, Alder Hayes. How can I know that I can trust you? You just come here. How can I know that you are not the one responsible for the vanishing of everyone? And
Wise question.
I really need to find Arthur. Like, I need to find Arthur. But I don't think I can trust you at this moment.
Wise question.
Like, who
little
are
one.
you even really?
I cannot convince you if I am telling you the truth or not. You must see it for yourself. As for now, I cannot answer more of your questions. I am in haste and things are of the essence. So, adventurers, goodbye. And so he rides off with all of you, with all of your words at the tip of your tongue, with all of your confusions bothering you in your mind. And he rides off into the distance and disappears.
I
So,
came here with more.
So, nasaan na yung monocle of clarity?
Yeah, who has it?
Sige, mag-ano kayo, sino ang nagtanggap sa inyo sa Monocle of Clarity? Kasi ginanon niya man yun. Sino ang
No, I
tumanggap
didn't
sa inyo?
I
even.
accept the monocle of clarity
Okay.
Ay, joke.
because I felt drawn towards it.
You, woman, why are you?
What?
Why did you receive that?
Uh,
Accept, rather, not receive. Why do you accept what the old geezer gave you?
What a risky behavior indeed.
But he gave it to me. Look, I don't have. I came here with questions, and all I want are answers right now. And I think this is what will give me the answer to my question.
Like, you are not even sure if that person is trustworthy. Like, people with good intentions, usually they have the ones who have evil intentions. We don't even know that person. So why accept what he gave? I don't know, it's just, but I really need to find Arthur first.
Darling, it is good to trust people, but being too trusty is a bad habit.
Oh no. Is it time for an emotional breakdown? It's early in the game. No.
I presume, lady with the hood, you are like a holy
Yes.
woman. Don't you find it?
No.
What? So what's with all your get go? Like, isn't that a facade or like? But anyway, like I need to find Arthur. I really need to find Arthur. Like I mean, in a much more terrifying and like more concerned note. Like I really need to find Arthur. Like I can't really go without him.
Who's that Arthur? Is that a kid?
Arthur is a
Heather
dear
describes
friend.
Arthur's silhouette.
Um, like I don't know if we are the only ones left, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We are the only
Yes.
ones left, and we really need to investigate first if there are other survivors like us. We don't know what's happening here, and we can't just really accept everything what is said to us, but we really need to look and look for more survivors. Maybe Arthur is here. Like if I will just describe him for you. If
He's
you can see,
okay. He's
how
okay.
can you know? How can you know? Like
Look, you just have to trust me on this.
how can I trust you? I just know you.
Well, if that's the case, then let's find the missing person then, and then continue to look
Like
for
and
clues.
we don't
Okay.
even know if who are the other like people who left. Like based sa like how big man bed, how big is the place na we're in? Like how can we look at the terrain muna? Like how can we see the lay of the land? Mr. DM.
Hello, hello. Ulit daw.
So naami sa center of the plaza, and then anong nakikita namin sa surroundings?
Okay. So you look around. You look around at
And then we
your-
can't find any single person, right?
Yeah. So what you
Okay.
see are buildings in
Mhm.
Spanish style and quaint little buildings, and then you see the road. It's a little dark, it's a little dim, and again, occasionally there's the red flashes of
Flashes,
lightning.
yeah.
So, but
Wait.
it's a very big. It's like plaza, no? If you went, if nakapunta na kayo sa plaza sa ano sa Zamboanga City, there's this big city hall. Then it's just buildings, buildings, buildings everywhere, and it's large plain.
Question: how far away is the house?
It's mga 30 feet from you.
Oh, ang lapit
Okay.
lang.
30
Yeah.
feet. Yeah, because the guy pointed at it. Well, what do you guys say?
Like we need to really find some people. Like, do we really need to go inside the house without really investigating first? I mean, what if like the person is not really telling like the entire truth?
Wait, is it a type? Can we roll?
Roll what?
Anong
Roll for
iro-roll mo?
what?
I don't, di ba parang, ano ba yung skills ko? Di ba parang meron akong perception or, ano ba yun?
Perception is to like
Meron ba?
we use that ate if we wanted to look at the details of the things na we can see.
Okay.
Ganun. If we are
Ay,
like looking at on things like meron ba tayong gustong hanapin na
what can I roll
bagay.
for? What can I roll for?
So ano yung gusto mong mangyari? Yun yung hahanapan natin ng role.
Hindi ko nga alam eh.
Yun muna, yun muna. Sabihin
Ano
mo muna
ba?
kung ano yung gusto mong gawin, and then we'll see if my ability check ba na in line with that.
Well, Rosaria,
Yes.
aren't you a local here? You mentioned it, I think.
Yeah. Why do you
So,
ask?
Well, then maybe you should...
Nag-introduce na pala kami ng sa isa't isa. I don't think na we've really introduced one another. Or like, doon na kami nag-introduce.
We were within the
sa-
earshot of the
Everyone.
wizard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
so...
So you heard everyone else's words. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty known.
So, you know this place, Rosaria. What do you say?
Well, basically, what we should do is to find some people. You know, maybe there's some survivors here around the city.
I really
can-
agree to that, and that's what I am trying to say earlier.
Yes.
We don't know.
And then
who
after that, we can
survived.
seek for shelter. And then after that, we should plan on how to get rid on how to get out of this predicament.
Okay. So aside from the house, what else can we see, Dungeon Master?
Huge buildings like the Zamboanga buildings. Like there's Southway. You know,
It's
There's a place
Southway,
of
but it's
fun.
not really Southway. So it's just like it's like a market, 1700s to 1800s. Same structures, pero you have these mga malls, but they're not really
medieval,
malls.
Baroque,
Parang they're
Baroque type
well,
na ano.
yeah,
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 okay.
type of
Mga
There are
Victorian era
merchants
building.
and ganun. So basically, it's all abandoned, no? It's
Pero pero
no.
nandyan pa rin yung mga tinitinda. Like,
Yeah, it's still there. Oh.
so what I'm going to do is,
Can we loot?
said na, I
Well,
think,
Can we loot?
I said na, you holy woman, I turn to Rosaria because
Yes.
I don't really speak first name basis as long as like I'm connected with the person. So holy
Yes.
woman,
Huh?
I think this is like morally right for me to get all of these things because technically nobody owns this right now because all people are gone. So I think I really need to get this thing so that I don't know what may happen in the future. So I stashed the blades in my in my in my feet in the back of my in the back, and that I took like mga 6 blades with me, like short
Short
sword.
guy.
Isn't
Let me
that
tell you something.
excessive?
If Sister Victoria sees you doing that, then it's a bad thing. If I see you doing that, then I don't even care.
That's oh, wow. You're great.
Do that. We should need that.
Dungeon
And you
Master,
lead it, lady.
is there anything I can collect as a cleric?
As for you,
Make a perception check. Ganyan na lang.
Ayun. How do I do that?
D20 plus perception modifier.
yeah.
Ano ba?
So magpo-perception check ka ba?
Yeah, okay. Will anything happen if I do a
Or
perception?
or very obvious lang talaga. You cannot roll. Pwede ka rin hindi mag-roll ng
May market kasi
perception.
Oo
daw.
nga, bakit ikaw hindi
Yeah.
ka naman nag-roll for
May market kasi
perception?
daw.
Meron na kasing
Yeah.
blades daan.
Kasi obvious na kayo yun eh. Obvious
okay,
na kasi
okay.
na may mga blades. So I don't really need to use perception.
Okay. Sige. And
Sige,
then
so
I
mag-ano
roll
na lang
for
tayo. Perception check, no?
yeah, I roll for things useful to me.
For a cleric.
Yeah.
Okay. Sige. So, rolling. So you see Heather scans for her surroundings, looks at the merchants' stalls,
Booths.
the booths that were remaining, and she tries to look for anything useful.
Pero yung plus mo
Oh.
ate, yung modifier
Plus,
The plus.
ano yung
Ano ba?
modifier mo dyan
Saan ba?
sa character sheet?
Yung perception plus 2.
Yeah.
+2, so it's 7. So
Oh my.
Heather was looking, and
Are
what
you
she saw-
sure?
Bakit may
Plus
plus 2
two?
dito?
Sa perception
Ay,
mo yan?
wait. Tama ba to?
Perception mo yan?
Perception sa skills ate.
Sa first page.
Yeah.
So
Plus
your
two lang.
your wisdom is only 14.
Wait, what? Okay.
Perception, no?
Do you have the character sheets open?
Yeah, meron.
Kasi meron
+2. Yeah, +2 lang.
plus 2 eh.
Okay, so
Okay.
oh my.
Wala ka bang tiwala sa cleric?
Okay,
You
yeah,
don't
7.
trust me, do you?
Okay, so she
You
looks
don't trust me.
and suddenly she sees this at the far corner is what looks like a vial. So she was thinking, oh, this might be a healing potion. So she went into this vial, and when she opened it, it was a dead gecko. Tuko, basically, inside. And you're like, ugh! So you throw it, and then the glass shatters. And you were so sad that you thought this is useless.
Okay, never mind. Did I waste anything by doing that?
No, wala
Hindi
naman.
naman. Okay,
Gil-
sige.
Your
Gilbert,
common
yeah.
sense lang.
All right. It was worth a shot, she says.
Gilbert.
Ano man?
Can I see the skull, the monstrous thingy?
Ano, history check. This is joke lang, wait lang. Sige.
Or
Can I
nandun
see?
pa yun? Or
Can
nandun
I
pa yun
still
siya?
see
Nandun pa yung skull?
You mean sa
Oo.
PowerPoint or like
Yung
you want
kanina,
to...
yung intro, di ba sabi mo may skull na nag-appear tapos
Oh, yeah.
sa ano? Or baka nawala na
Yeah.
din yun
Can I-
siya
can I
yan.
still see
Lumipad
that?
kasi siya,
Umalis
towards the
na yan.
distance. Umalis na siya.
Umalis na yan siya.
Pero can I make a remember check and then make a religion check out of it?
Religion check?
Religion check is ano, no? Ano nga yung religion
What
check?
are you
Parang...
trying to accomplish
Like
pala niyan for
maybe I
Rosaria?
can maybe I can see I can like for past readings of some boring Catholic books, I can see I can maybe nakoy makita nga meron akong makita na similar article about that.
Description about
Mhm.
yeah. I mean, it's valid religion check.
Can I make
Sige,
a religion check
sige.
out of it?
So when you saw the monster, when you saw the monster, you were like, this is familiar.
Have I read it before? Parang ganun.
parang naganon ka, no? Parang
Have I read that?
maybe...
Have I seen that before in the books that they forced to let me read?
Sige ha. So you want to check, mag-roll? Wait.
D20 skill.
Okay. Roll.
Roll.
Let's start quick rolling. Chan. D20. Charang.
Plus
Nakita niyo ba?
Plus modifier.
Okay.
Pangit.
ano
Wala.
modifier mo sa religion?
Never mind. +2 lang ako.
+2, so +5. So you were trying to remember, wait lang. It's as if this is something that I recall. So you try to skim through your memory of some boring Catholic book. But what comes out of your memory is actually an amazing alliance manual. and about victory, discipleship, and you were so distracted that you forgot about what you were thinking.
Yeah. All right. Can we get down to business now?
Okay.
So
First
sige
thing,
ha,
find
so
Arthur.
even as you were doing all of these things, there was something about the house that the wizard pointed to that was alluring, that caught your attention, but you can't explain why it so attracted you in that weird way.
Who?
Every one of you.
Or
So I think we
Okay.
really need to
can
roll
I,
na lang
can I
siguro.
roll for tawag mo dito? For insight?
I think everyone needs to roll if sino to kaya yung affected. I think saving throw siguro yan, no? Like we can have wisdom saving throw if we are, kasi as you know, Humpty, he's really very focused on like finding Arthur. So I think we really need to
And I'm
make
not bothered of
saving
anything.
throw, wisdom saving throw from the influence of the alluring chuchu of the house. I think that's very
Okay,
fair.
that's good.
Yeah.
Sige ha, so
Kasi if we fail on that role, then we could really consider the house. But if not, then I mean Arthur goes first on my list. Kasi he's like he means to me.
Okay. So
I
lahat
go
kayo
the same.
magsa-saving throw ngayon. Wisdom, no? Wisdom saving throw ba?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think I'll go.
Saving throw.
I think I'll go first. I only have +1.
Sige, so let's start with Sir Dance muna ha.
Humpty.
Humpty.
D20 +1. Oh my.
Okay, it's 12.
Oh,
13. Okay.
So yeah,
Ano nga ang minimum? Ako ba ang magse-set?
Yeah.
Or okay. Sige. So it's 13, no?
Yeah.
So
Hindi ako na-allure ganun.
so
Sa
pero
akin.
depende sa akin, 'di ba? Kung ano
Yeah.
yung magiging.
Pero depende rin kung fair ba din yung set mo na.
Yeah. So 13. So when Humpty felt allured to this house that the wizard pointed to, Humpty was like, it was drawing him towards that house. His eyes were being gravitated towards that building. And then he heard a very faint sound. It was the voice of Arthur calling out from the building, "I'm here!"
Which building? Can I identify the like
Yung building na yun, kung saan yung
what
nag-allure.
the heck? Oh,
Sige, so let's
Sige, ako ba?
from
Yeah.
Rosaria na naman ha.
Okay. I got +3. Critical lang ba?
So 3 plus 3. So 6.
Di pa rin.
Okay,
God,
so
Pangit naman.
oh my god, without thinking, you just went there directly.
Oh,
okay, so
no.
6 ang sayo. So ano ito, 'di ba? Pag mababa, it means unfortunate. So ang
Hindi naman natural 20 yun, yung ano talaga, yung marang. Pero yeah, I mean, 3s are very low roll. Sige, anyway.
plus 3, so 6. So ang what happened kay Rosaria, while he felt allured to that building, he was
She.
sorry. Rosaria felt the urge to go there, and then
How dare you
It-
misgender us?
sorry, Zimzer.
Oh my God,
Ano bang
what?
pronouns? Anyway, so Rosaria felt allured towards the building, as if there was something about it that there's a magnet that attracted her to the building, and then it was gone. She wasn't attracted to it anymore. Okay.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, what the?
Sige. Heather na naman, Heather.
Okay.
What?
So, ganun ba din? Rule for
Yeah,
wisdom?
roll for
What's
AD.
the difference between
20.
skill and saving throw?
Saving throw is you need to save yourself from a certain effect.
Okay, sige. Alright, ede, yeah, fine.
Sige. Ano, may plus ka ba sa'yo?
Yeah, +4.
Okay, plus 4. Clear ko muna. Okay, 14. So 18 ka.
That's
No?
unfair.
Oh,
Medyo mataas
nice.
yun.
Super high.
So
Yeah.
Heather, holding the monocle of clarity, you directly go into the building. And then you use the monocle of clarity to look at the doorknob. And then
Yeah.
you see the yellow lights. Okay, so what do you do next?
Heather. Heather, can I ask you something?
Yeah, what?
Can you? The wizard just mentioned lately that you can see glimmering lights from using the monocle, right?
Yes.
Can you identify what uh, uh, like what kind of magic it has?
How do I know? How do I have to roll to find
Yes.
to answer that? So
Yeah, Arcana check.
so Arcana check?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, ede
Arcana
Okay.
check ka saan?
sa what kind of magic it is though.
Yeah, in the house.
ede
Why is
roll
it so
plus
special?
5. +5.
Okay, sige.
Wow, that's big.
Ano ba mga types of magic? Alam niyo ba? Hindi ko pa
May
yun nabasa eh.
transmutation, may necromancy, marami.
Pero
marami.
hindi, ang Arcana check ko, hindi talaga siya makakadetect like what type of magic. It's the
Talaga.
detect magic that can do that. Arcana check is like anything magic related information. In some
Yung glinit.
way.
Okay.
Yeah, ganun.
Sige,
Magical bang isang bagay or not? So ganun, pero yung extent talaga na malaman mo yung nature ng magic.
You need spell.
It's detect
Okay,
magic.
okay.
What if okay, sige.
Okay. Pero alam niyo na may magic ito, di ba? So ano pang gusto niyo malaman? Nakita niyo na yung
Sige.
yellow lights. Or at least alam na
I mean, I said,
ni Heather. Alam na ni
Heather,
Heather
can
na
you
may
open the
magic.
door, please?
Like
What?
Arthur isn't. I think Arthur isn't there. I've heard his voice. You know, faint voice. I've heard from that house. I
Well,
am still not. I'm still not on board with the idea of really going in. But I think we can find the answer if we go inside.
How can you sure that it's a true voice? What if it's a mimic?
well, Heather describes Arthur's silhouette to Humpty. Is he that kind of guy?
Yeah, I mean, how can you know?
Can you see beyond the door? Either.
How did
No,
you know
but-
that that's who Arthur is?
Um, uh, well, maybe you should know that I had a premonition that I'd see him.
What
See you guys.
what kind of person are you?
I don't know either.
Are you Scarlet Witch?
No, I'm not. No. Well, I'm
How
just
can
the
you know?
goddess. Ano yan? Pangalan ng goddess na yan.
Si Luna?
Really
Yes. No.
suspicious,
Yeah,
now that you mention it.
Si Hanin Munbo?
So yeah, I
Si
think
Han-
it was Saloon. Alam ko, pinalitan ko na yung ano nun
Si
eh.
Hanin Munbo?
Yeah, si Hanin
the
Munbo.
moon- Yeah, okay.
Oh my gosh, have I been looking at my old character sheet?
Hala, baka nga, yun na, yung tinitingnan mo. Okay, I'll just,
Ayun. Well, let's just say,
I think we
well,
really
things
need
seem
to,
to align to me. So I think we should enter this house. Like the vision I got, the description I got, you
Wait.
heard the voice.
can we just like, can we open it directly? I mean, I need to really, I mean, I have I have this talent to really see things if certain thing is trapped or not. Can I have a check? Can I do it? Can I sige Ben,
Anong check? Anong
DM.
ano yan?
I wanted to like do perception check if I can see if the knob of the door is like
Trap
you
or
know,
not?
trapped or not.
Anong klaseng ano yun? Wisdom? Wisdom ba yan?
Perception check lang. It's
Perception check.
D20 plus 3.
Okay, sige. Gusto ko si Humpty. He's very precautious.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna scoot closer to the door and try to hear things beyond.
Okay. Rolling a perception check.
D20 plus 3. 6.
Okay,
Oh
6.
my.
Ano ba yan?
check na ako.
Sigurista ba tayo?
Okay, so Humpty using all of his energies, trying to discern this doorknob, and then with all of his neurons activated, energized, he realized that it's just a doorknob.
Oh, like I don't see it trapped or yeah, I think my senses are not I think my senses are failing me this time, but I think that this is like untrapped for now.
Kuya Obed.
Go, Rosario.
Okay, so I'm gonna scoot closer to the door and try to hear things beyond the door if I can, using my perception check as well.
Okay, perception check.
Don't mention
Talaga
it.
mga roll
Ang
nun.
pangit na roll
May
dyan,
plus.
Kuya Obed.
Diba ano yan?
Ewan ko ba?
Wala na yan, auto fail yan, automatic fail.
Autofill na yan.
So you tried to listen beyond the door, but all
Maybe
that
the
you can
magic
listen
The magic is a barrier. for me
all
to
that you
hear.
can hear is actually Humpty trying to pick his nose.
No.
Can I sing then? Performance -1.
So now what? Do we enter or do we not?
What does the what can you can I borrow the monocle? If
Okay. Heather hands Humpty the monocle.
yeah, and then while I wear the monocle, what can I see? I look around the surrounding of DM.
So
What do I see? Like
you see just a grayish, blurrish all around, except when you point it at the doorknob, you see yellow lights that are floating from the doorknob.
I saw
Comfort.
I saw yellow floating doorknobs in the doorknob.
Lights
Lights.
in the doorknob.
I saw that. That's what you saw as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I returned it to Heather.
Thank you very much.
So I think that we really need to go inside.
We do.
And
Because
maybe
didn't
Arthur
the
is there.
wizard say that inside a safe house, no undead creature can touch you?
Yeah. I think it's wise for us to go inside.
Now you trust.
So I like
Be careful then.
not that ako na tong abrihan din yung siya na siya. Not that I trust you. It's just that I don't have any other choice to do this because I need to find Arthur. What the old man was saying, I don't really care about that much because number one, I really don't trust the person. I don't trust all of you. Sorry to say that, but I'm here just to find Arthur. So like while I touch the knob and is it locked or no?
It's open.
And
Naman ako.
open. So what do we see? Yeah, open yung door.
So when you open it, it's just darkness.
What's on
Sino
top?
ang mga may
Oh,
ano may
we have vision.
Me,
We
I have
lahat ba
vision.
kayo may dark vision?
Yeah,
Except
because
for
I'm a
me.
half elf.
Except for me. I
I
don't
have
have.
dark vision.
So
I-
both Rosaria and half elf can see through the half elf Heather. Sorry, can see what's inside in a dim light
Yeah, so what can we
perception.
see?
So they see paintings on the walls. So there are 3 paintings and then just empty space inside. So it's just one story. There's no stairs going up. It's just 3 paintings. And on the corner, you see something that's interesting. Yun lang. But Humpty sees nothing. Just darkness.
what I see nothing. Like I know
Because
that
low light siya eh. Low light conditions. You
What-
cannot
No,
see.
no darkness talaga. But because of your dark vision,
Okay.
you can see it like it's in dim light.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, right.
so what can you see? I know that you can
do
see
we have
because
to
you're
roll
elf.
for perception?
Paintings.
Dili na. Dili
No,
na
there's something in the corner. So do we have to roll for perception, Dungeon Master?
You have
need
to get closer.
inside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to get closer.
No,
So
wait,
the
wait.
room is like it's
I'm still asking. Wait. What do you see? I can't see in the dark. I'm not like you elves.
Basically, we can see 3 paintings of some sort, and then some interesting thing at the corner, which we don't know what it was. Heather, can you go and look for it? What it is?
All right, as long as you have my back. So.
Oh no!
Oh
Okay.
I
no!
have your
Wait.
Seriously? You're
do,
gonna put your cleric at risk.
do you have any light source that we can use? There's
pumasok
or-
na kayo, wala pa no, nasa door pa kayo.
yes.
Yeah.
Dungeon Master, can I see some lamp or some torch nearby so
No
we can
lamps,
light?
no torches.
Oh.
No furniture. It's just 3 paintings, a 30 foot
Can-
by you can discern no roughly it's like 30 foot by 30 foot.
Can we see
ano?
what's on the painting?
Hindi masyado kasi you need light para makita niyo yung fine details.
Yeah,
And
it's
you're
more
still
like-
outside the house.
Wait.
Guys.
Grayscale.
You're still outside the house.
I can't get inside because it's dark, and you said that you don't find any lamps. Or do you have? Wait, I'll
Wait.
check my backpack.
Wait lang. What's a guiding bolt?
You read
Attack
the.
spell yan, di ba? Sige,
Oh,
basahin mo
yeah.
daw.
Okay, it's an attack. Okay.
Okay, I have explorer's pack, so I have torch here. I think. So I light my torch.
Wait, okay. Wait.
Okay.
What's a sacred flame? What does it do?
It's also an
attack.
attack play.
It's also an attack.
Yeah.
Yes. Thing
Wala
lights
bang
you can use
practical
it
use
to,
ito?
And then I light my torch, and what do we see now?
Okay, so pinasok mo yung yung torch sa loob ng bahay ganon. Okay. You're still
he-
outside.
Hindi naman pinasok, but like I'm in the doorway. And
The
then,
threshold.
like in the doorway, like I'm in the parang nandun sa boundary, nandun ako sa liminal space, you know.
Wow.
Between-
Grabe ka cautious. Sige, so pero
Yung
yung flame
gananon ko.
pumasok.
Hindi naman pumasok, yung parang ganun lang.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Sige,
then
so-
I think it really gives some light within the room.
Okay, again, this is around 30 foot by 30 foot, and
Yeah. I'm very cautious, like it's in my personality to really not trust, a lot. And yeah.
okay, so upon placing this torch inside, the flame lights up the area, and you see that the 3 paintings weren't actually 3 paintings; they were just 2. But because of the dim light, you thought it was 3. So at the corner of the room, there are 2 paintings, and then below it is a treasure chest.
Oh, Like,
Oh.
I get inside.
Inunahan ako.
I
So
get
I was the
inside.
one who was
And
walking
then,
towards it.
yeah. I get inside. And yeah, treasure chest.
There's something wrong about that. Be careful.
No, I'm not. I'm just looking at it. I'm not the kind of person who will just open it directly.
I'm just saying.
So I'm trying to look at the leeway of the surrounding. Can I have a perception check?
Okay, perception check. What are you trying to see specifically?
Just like the general lay of the surroundings. Like very details na hindi nakikita basta-basta ng isang normal na tao. Like
Perception check. Okay. Ilan nga yung plus mo ulit, sir?
I think it's only plus. Ang hilas-hilas ko talaga plus 3.
Oh, 14. Okay. 14 plus 3 is at 17, no?
Oh yeah.
So you try to look at the surroundings and you see that the walls are made of wood. And the paintings, it's actually it's two paintings. The first in the left at the corner is it's a horse, and on the right it's actually a boy, and in the middle you see this treasure chest which is around 3 foot by 3 foot in size, and it's just empty, the room. Aside from that, there's nothing interesting about the place. You move your torch around to see if there are any holes or any finer details or any traps, and you find nothing. And then the door closes behind you.
Oh, I'm still at the. I'm still at.
Then as the door closes, like
Hindi ka ba pumasok, Rosaria?
Yes.
Ay, nasa labas ka pa?
Yes.
So hindi na lang
I didn't
nag-close.
say I went in.
Okay lang ba ganun? Hindi na lang. I thought you were all inside.
Ay, bad. so this is
Hey guys, are you okay there?
Okay,
and close na yung door.
Ay, ganito na lang. Sorry, miscommunication. Misimagination pala. Hindi ko na, akala ko nasa loob na lahat. So, something kicks Rosaria inside, puck. So, through her butt, and then she plunges inside, and then the door closes. So, you're all inside.
So, I was scooped
nito.
inside.
Everyone's inside the house.
So, I can see the interesting guy at the corner now.
Huh?
Like,
what interesting guy?
Meron dong boy.
Ano yun?
Ano?
Painting yun. May yung isang
It's just
painting,
a painting.
Horse, yung isang painting boy.
Okay.
Horse and his boy.
A horse and his boy. I think we're going to Narnia now.
Yeah, is this Narnia?
Anyway, so like, well, as the door closed, sabay ng pag-close ng door, instinctively, Humpty like drew his blade in the one of the blades in a ready position.
Fighting stance.
In a fighting stance, yeah. Basically.
Heather
by
also
instinct. What was that, man? I said.
There's
what was
something
that?
wrong here.
Wait
You should be vigilant.
Wait. Dungeon Master. Is
naman.
the monocle of any use inside?
You try.
You
try. You try wearing it.
Ano perception check ba yan?
I don't know.
Di naman. You can use them directly the monocle.
Sige.
Okay. So, yeah, how do I use the monocle inside?
I-describe paano mo siya ginamit inside.
The Heather pulls out the monocle and see if there is anything inside of interest that will help us out of this situation.
Okay, sige. So, parang perception check na rin yun, di ba? Tama ba?
I think so.
Depende.
Yeah. So,
I
let's
don't
make
know.
it into a
Pag
perception
obvious,
check.
hindi na pwede. Pwede nang hindi.
Sige, let's make it a
Yeah, I
perception
thought the
check.
monocle will help. Wait, ano ba talaga?
Okay. Sige, meron kang plus, di ba?
Sa perception, wait lang, nawala yung ano ko. Yeah, wait lang.
Hindi yun +1 or +2?
Perception.
+2, I think, ang perception check
Sa
niya.
save, sa ano, skills, no?
Skills,
Plus two.
yeah.
Plus two, plus
Skills.
D20 +2. DM.
Yeah. So 17. So as you were using the monocle of clarity,
Wow, that's a very high roll.
looking around you, you see that again the yellow sparkling lights on the treasure chest.
Oh.
Oh, but I thought it was a trap. So
Mhm.
no, we are already trapped inside. So why
What?
should I open that treasure chest if it led
What,
me into this in the
what
first
did you
place?
see?
Yellow sparking lights
Where?
on the treasure chest
On the treasure chest.
through the monocle.
I think we really need to investigate that.
Really?
It could really lead us. It could really give
Oh,
us
well,
the
sabagay,
answers that
mataas
we
naman yung roll ko eh. So, okay. Then we choose to investigate the treasure chest, Dungeon Master.
So sino ang ano? What do you do? Like describe sino ang ano? Like,
I think Heather is like I'm also nearby the treasure chest, but I think Heather will open that one because it's her idea in the first place.
sige.
So
So i-open
Alright.
mo ba, Heather?
Yes.
I'm also near my placing is I'm near Rosaria. No, I'm near, like I'm beside Heather, and we are just like near the treasure chest.
Yes, and I'm at the back
Please have my
near the
back.
door. Yeah, I got your back, girl.
Oh, thanks, sis.
Okay.
Okay, so we
So-
open the treasure chest.
So as Heather reaches out to touch this mysterious treasure chest, when her hand touches the treasure chest, what happens is the treasure chest
Open its mouth.
opens,
Okay. Oh.
and then the treasure chest speaks.
What? Huh?
Oh. It's
The treasure
Oh.
chest begins opening its mouth.
It's just like the carnival. Like we have this in the carnival.
it's
Who touched me? Said the
Then I point.
treasure
Then I
chest.
point my finger.
I'm sorry.
Oh!
Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Is that Arthur?
Then I point my fingers towards Heather. Then I told the baby treasure
Wait,
chest.
yeah.
You,
wait,
Heather, and
What?
you're hunting. And then
How
the
do you know my name? How do
the
you know my
treasure
name?
chest
how do you know the
then
names?
How do you know my name? Then I you know my blade is like this. How can you know my name?
And then the treasure chest begins to open its mouth, and then Arthur Luna comes out of the treasure chest.
Oh, hi!
Oh, now there's the person that we are looking
Arthur,
for.
See?
where have
I
you
knew it! I knew it! Heather cried excited.
where have you been?
Listen, Nika.
What is happening?
Like everyone vanished. Like I think I really need to tell you that we're in Zamboanga, right? Like last night, the troop went out. Like we just left the troop and we are starting to have an adventure, and then we are here in Zamboanga, and then like everyone vanished. Then I am left with these two weirdos, and then there's another weirdo who just
Excuse you?
yeah, and then there's another wizard who says that we need to find some evil god and some drake, and then you know I'm so worried. Where have you been? Like you just where? Gosh, yeah,
At this point,
Feel
Heather
that.
was just too excited because everything's falling into place. According to K-Cup, the joke lang. No, just as
Rosario is
she saw it.
doesn't even bother.
I don't know
He was
what to
"See,
say."
I told you.
Like, it
Now
really-
do you believe me?
Yeah, I mean, like, wow, I salute to you. Like, still, I won't still call you by your first name because we're still not that close. But you have my respect, woman.
Yeah,
Woman
those
Hey
with
are
a
the
kid,
short stuff.
yeah.
That's
hey
fine
kid,
by me.
I'm talking to you, kid.
Who? Me?
No, are you a kid?
I
You're the kid. The
Wait
one
lang,
who's
wait lang,
getting
wait lang, wait
swallowed.
lang.
What is wait lang? I don't know what's wait lang. Now, answer me. How in the hell have you been swallowed by the treasure chest? Excuse me?
Okay, I'm back, I'm
talking
back,
to
I'm
you?
back. Okay,
change
who?
i-change muna yung
Ano ko
name.
muna, i-describe ko muna yung i-describe ko muna kung what just happened para
Para
kay,
na-confuse pa yan si Dale kung paano
Yeah.
i-rename.
Okay.
You just
So,
wrote this
I'm
in,
so
right?
sorry.
so actually, it's good na he's confused because he really is confused. What happened, Arthur Luna, no, on your perspective is, you jump out into a 30-foot by 30-foot na room, no? And you
Okay.
see these different people, one
You're
short
very
half
familiar
elf
with.
cleric, your friend Humpty, and a nun, no, who is
A
An
nun.
intimidating nun.
intimidating. So see Humpty, he's holding this big torch because the room is actually very dark. You see, and there are also mga details in the room like the treasure chest kung saan ka galing that spit you out. There are two paintings above, pero you're not conscious of these things yet kasi you're still, what's happening?
By
Okay,
the way, how
Your
big is
last-
the treasure chest?
3 foot by 3 foot.
How
Wow,
the
that's
heck did he
Yeah,
fit in
and-
there?
And
I think it's entire dimensional, like
Oh,
magical.
so it's bigger on the inside.
so ano pa ang
Amazing.
last
Oh.
memory mo Arthur is you were there sa Zamboanga Plaza looking for mga weapons, ganon. Medyo lumayo ka kay Humpty and then suddenly black. And then your
Okay.
next memory is yan.
Yeah,
Okay, so
like
I
your-
jump out the
like-
treasure chest.
like your Thanos snap, and then yeah.
And now you're
Okay,
back. Actually, you joined just in time. Yeah.
Okay, so I jumped out the treasure
we
chest.
literally just opened a treasure chest and then like, boom, there you are. Amazing.
Okay, so, why is there a nun here?
Hey kid. Kiddo.
Hello.
I'm talking
Other
to you, kiddo. The one that's swallowed.
Why is this nun sound like a guy?
Excuse me. You want?
I don't
Anyway,
think
do you
that's
have?
And what's
very
with
Do you
your
have an
eyes,
injury?
What's with your eyes?
You have
I
an
think
injury.
I think he just got a shot of like,
Humpty?
yeah.
Oh my
I mean,
gosh, Humpty! And then I
like,
run to
where have you
Humpty
been,
and hug.
Arthur? You know that I'm just so worried sick about you, man. You just don't next time, Arthur, don't get too far from me.
Hey.
Maybe you're just a careless babysitter. That's why.
So, are you like brothers or something? Heather asked.
Do we look like we're brothers?
I
He's a
don't know.
babysitter.
I mean, you seem awfully close.
I mean, look at his size and look at my size. Do we even look like we're brothers?
Like I said, you seem awfully close. Like, you know.
Maybe you have some genetics malfunctioning. That's why.
What?
Okay, first of all, I-
No, we work in the same. We used to work in the same troop, so like we
Nawala-
know each other that much.
Nawala na yung roleplay ko kaya. Sige,
first
go.
of all, as you can see, I'm 5 foot tall. Humpty is about 3 foot tall, and he's definitely older than me.
Is it wait lang. Dungeon Master, is it because Heather can't shut up?
Hindi. Ewan ko, I did not do anything. I didn't do anything.
Well, I'm just saying because she goes on about people being adopted or like being brothers, you know.
Hindi ko maklaro, Heather, ang pinagsasabi mo po.
Yeah, exactly. She just rambles.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point. She just rambles.
Amazing.
And I'm witnessing this extravagant yet boring moment of them being together again. And
Wait,
Okay.
hold on. But now that we found, excuse me, what's your name again? Arthur, was it?
Hi, I'm Arthur.
Okay, hi, I'm Heather.
Do you,
want
know,
bread?
do you know any of my? Do
Sorry.
you know any people that named General Luna?
What?
What?
Yeah.
No.
He's really famous here. Well, not that I thought of. His name is General, and then Luna.
that name is in the. Yeah. I don't really care about Hinra Luna, but I think that he's like he's, you know, he speaks like, you know.
Well, my father is a general, per se.
I thought it's a king.
He's a duke.
But
It's
not
different.
a king.
King is way beyond.
What? He's a puke?
He's a
What?
duke. What's
Oh,
wrong
a
with this
duke.
one-eyed nun?
She's a little hard of hearing. So do you
I
have
thought
Yeah.
nuns
No.
are supposed to be like caring.
She's
And
the
then,
exception.
Excuse me, do you think I'm caring? Like, ew, that's not me.
Oh
So
my!
it's a facade, really.
I'm a nun
See,
for a
Arthur.
reason.
See, Arthur. I told you, Arthur. Nah, you can't
Maybe
really
she
trust
has a soft
people.
side hidden
You can.
somewhere there.
I said to
and
Arthur,
I'm
na,
out to find it.
I said to Arthur, na, you can't really trust someone you just met.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's so
really?
mean.
But anyway,
Look who's
now
talking.
that
The
we
one is
found
stranger
you,
to this city.
Okay,
what should we do now?
we're just talking a lot of things. How about we like go outside and find more people? Like,
Exactly, that's what I was trying to say.
Wait, there's
But you're not,
more people
you're not saying anything here.
like
You're just
everyone,
rambling
like
on something
everyone
about-
vanished. Like nobody left. And then there's this wizard. I think he's a wizard because like he said that he's a wizard. He said that his name is Alder Hayes. Like I forgot the last name.
Alder Hayes.
Alder Hayes. He said that, you know, like what is happening outside, it's not the same place that where we've left before. But he said that that Hades, the god of the darkness, was trying to like, you know, rule over this world, and he used this black wraith named, there's no name. And he said that the wizard said that we need to find Ragadran at Everdell. Yeah, I think that's the thing. Yeah, we need to find Ragadran at Everdell.
What's Rugged Run like? Is he
That
like a-
I don't know. Rugged, he's just running rugged. I think
Like,
we really
haven't you asked people what is he a dwarf? Is he
Like,
an elf?
like how can we ask people that everyone vanished, you know?
So it's not just me. There's more
Yeah.
all people except us.
except you guys.
I mean, Heather, you're Heather, you said that you're a cleric, right? So can you contact your goddess? Like, does your goddess have anything to say about what is happening? About like,
Well,
can we roll a religion check
well,
if say
that
Hanin and Hades are friends?
can we?
DM is
Then that's impossible.
Okay.
actually
Well,
yeah.
well, Humpty, here's the thing about this. I don't get these visions or premonitions at will, you know. She just reveals to me what she wants to reveal, and I mean, I was hoping that by being here, I'd find answers and actually learn how to wield whatever this is.
Oh.
Hey,
Maybe if I pray hard enough.
DM,
Can
may
you
I
do
ask
that?
a question?
You go.
Like, unsa ko gaano na ako katagal na nandito sa ano Kuya ZCT, gaano kami katagal ni ni Humpty na separated?
Mga
Just a
few minutes
seconds,
na.
yeah, minutes, like
Yeah.
minutes.
Few
Oh,
minutes.
okay. Good to know. Thank you.
So what's the plan?
So I think the only lead we have is to like really go to Everdell and find Ragadran so that we can have like answers.
Wait, Obed, is there a way for me to communicate to my deity?
Before.
Chance that my deity will communicate to me?
Hello, girl. You just
Or is that
pray.
like beyond my skill right now?
Before nag upside down, you can. Pero ngayon hindi na. Pero you can try role playing that na parang ano ba yun? Walang signal. Parang nawala yung signal.
Wow.
Pero like well accept na lang siguro yung like he
Yeah.
you know your goddess just choose to reveal things on her
Yeah.
own ways na you can't
Yeah,
really
ganun na lang.
control. Okay. So I
Yeah.
think the thing that we really need to do is to find Ragadra at Iverdell. Like we don't where is Iverdell? Evendell? What's the name again?
Everdale.
Wise dude, diba? Wasn't the wizard looking for a wise dude?
Like he said that we need to find Ragadram.
Agadam.
Ragadam?
Ragadran.
Ragadran.
And who's Willard? Why? Dallas Willard. Nagets ka to, ah. Okay, how are we supposed to look for anyone if everyone's disappeared? Do we just go looking for random chests?
No, we need to like really
Pop out
look.
of it?
We need to ask.
Can I look for anything else? Like something interesting around?
Okay, yung nasa bahay, ano lang, it's a painting and then yung isang painting my horse, yung painting naman my boy.
How
Yeah.
about wait? There's a
then on the
painting in the
corner-
house. Horse and a boy.
No furniture, no
Yeah.
anything.
There's
Just
nothing, as far as we know, there's nothing special about the paintings because I looked through a magical monocle and it did not reveal any source of about.
So while you
Wow,
were
bless you.
wondering and parang trying to figure out what's happening, the the treasure chest speaks again.
Speaks.
Hey!
oh,
Okay.
again, there's this another, this magical treasure just I find it really cool. You remember, Arthur, that we also have this in the Harpers before.
You find it really cool. I have been finding it really creepy. Speaking chests.
Like we
These
have
are not
this
normal
like,
things.
like we have this in the Harpers,
Yeah.
can-
Does it
Maybe
mean
you're
I have
just
fun with
lying.
it?
So
How
as
are
you
these here?
as you were having this conversation, large
Wait.
eyes begin to appear on this treasure chest. So
Huh.
the two large eyes, it looks at Heather.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
So it's two large and curious, adorable eyes staring into yours. It says, "I'm a lucky chest. I examine the heart of the one who touches me, the purity of his intentions, the deepest of her desires.
Oh,
I
really?
Treasure dear to your quest or garbage for your soul. See what's inside me." So ano ko na lang ha, para baka hindi klaro ko ano yung sinabi ko. That's
Oh,
basically what
clear
the-
clear.
Okay.
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 Yeah, so what did the chest see in Heather?
So ang
Yun, no?
it's
Purity
it's basically a lucky chest, no? So you have to roll a lucky roll kung ano yung ipapalabas niya
Okay.
for you. So
Ooh.
Heather, since ikaw yung nag-touch, 'di ba?
Yeah,
ano?
yeah.
Ikaw yung nag-touch. So let's roll a lucky roll.
20 ba?
Okay.
Oh,
Sige.
Sehanin, don't fail me now.
Sige, pray ka muna. our mother who art in heaven. Joke lang. Okay, so let's
The
roll.
moon
Now,
goddess
pray.
of the elven, I don't know.
Oh, it's a 6.
Dear Mundo. Oh my gosh, she failed me.
Okay. So,
Face
upon
crisis.
On a 6, meron niyang makukuha. Pero ano yan, parang lampin lang ata ng baby. Yan.
Lampin ng baby.
so
So what did I get?
upon getting an unlucky roll, the treasure chest gargles like Listerine. Wow! And it's out a
Ew.
piece of paper.
Oh,
Eh?
So you
Is that a
look at
map?
this piece of paper and you notice that it's flames by a certain James Reed from Northern Gate.
Oh no.
Basically garbage for your soul.
Wow. Thanks a lot.
And then the chest closes. And then with
Then-
white light going out of the lucky chest, it becomes an ordinary wooden
Oh.
box.
Oh,
Okay.
sayang. I could have like, used what it did to you, but I think it became normal now.
Okay.
Princess Red. Princess
What?
Red. I'm calling out to
Red.
the redhead.
Which one?
I'm a
Or
redhead.
Two of us.
Both of you are redheads.
Yes.
Yeah, she just has a,
So who are
The-
you
the-
looking na lang? Who are you
The
looking?
nice one.
Oh, hi.
Oh, so I'm not nice.
Obviously.
I knew it.
Obviously.
All right. What is it?
I noticed there's a name in the paper. On the
Uh-huh.
paper.
Yeah.
Do you know the guy?
Do I know what's the name again? James what?
James Reed of Northern Place.
Um.
Do we have to
whoever-
know
Well,
something about the
whoever
guy?
he is, he must be trash. Shifty eyes.
Got that right.
Names of James Reed. Oh,
Hey, Dungeon Master, is this name
From
relevant
Northern
to the
Place.
story?
More like James Weed.
does
Oh,
this
he's from the north.
does this looks
Interesting.
familiar? Does this name, does this name ring a bell? Rings a bell?
Does it, Dungeon Master? Does
But
it?
then you suddenly have this vision, Heather, of,
What?
of energy gap, energy gap, energy. And then
Wow.
after 2 seconds, it's stopped. And then you were so confused and troubled in your heart.
Oh no. Yeah, that's
So
garbage.
what happened?
Now I'm questioning my faith.
Okay, okay,
Okay,
so-
can we
so
just
let's-
leave the room if there's nothing else?
Seems
Yeah.
that, it seems
I
that
mean-
you're
I
gone.
mean-
wait.
I mean, none. I know
Yeah.
you're a native from this place. Are you familiar with Everdell?
Everdell?
Yeah.
DM, am I
DM?
familiar with
Yeah.
Everdell?
Good question.
No. I bet you heard it some time, like one of the nuns were whispering it, ganun, but it was just they just mentioned it, no details of what's
Kasi
there
native
or
kasi ako eh. I'm
So
actually
is-
a nun from a Catholic church here.
yeah. Pero nuns, they live a very seclusive life, di ba?
Well, I go out of the church and
So
I don't
is
do
Everdell
mass.
like a place in the like nearby place lang? That do
You
we
have
need
to travel a few kilometers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, wherever this place is, I think. Wait
I
lang.
think we really
Are
need
there
to-
any modes of transport in this world, Dungeon
Um,
Master?
Girl, we don't have any people here.
Yun nga
Okay.
eh.
So I think
Well,
we
what
really
about
need to go
animals?
outside. And nag-vanish din ba yung animals? Or
Yeah, did they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We
Vanished
have
din.
donkeys.
oh my, all the
Darn it.
living things vanish except for us. Like, this is crazy.
Oh, really? Like everything?
Yeah, like super major Thanos snap.
Thanos.
Oh, Thanos is like he's
Yeah,
some
you-
guy from the
Tha-
circus.
Thanos is from the circus. Like when he
Yeah.
snaps, like things
his-
vanish.
Oh, like,
His skin is so weird. It's so purple and it's so wrinkly. It's so weird.
Yeah, and his chin is
he
like balls.
this sorcerer of some sort.
He's just a normal. He's the cook.
Oh.
Yeah,
You
But he
guys
likes
must
to
be a
snap.
cult.
yeah, and his chin,
Oh.
his
Oh.
chin's shaped like balls.
So when he snaps his fingers, the food disappears. Is that what happens?
Yeah.
No, just living things.
Ah.
No, when he snap his fingers, the food you won't understand
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
because
you-
we don't know how to explain.
What happens in the circus stays in the circus.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
we
so
really
we're
need to go
talking
to
too much
Everdell.
actually.
So they go outside. I
no,
I care-
let's talk more about Thanos.
No, like,
No, kiddo. We should get we should
We
get
should. Shouldn't we be getting a move on, guys?
so like
That's
we
what-
get
the
out.
world is ending and we're still stuck in this
So like
room.
we get out. I get out basically. I open the door and then
Okay, sige, wait lang, stop. So you try to open the door, no?
Yeah.
Sir Dens, okay.
Open
So-
the door.
So as you try to open the door, you put out your hand. Again, with your left hand, you're holding the torch that lights up the room. And then with your right hand, you try to reach for the
Stars.
no.
reach for the
No.
doorknob. And as your fingers touch the doorknob, suddenly you
I may love
hear
it.
a strong bolt of lightning.
The gods are angry.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Relax lang,
I
Kuya
mean,
Obed.
oh my goddess. Oh my goddess.
Fools! You are now trapped in this door.
And then my eyes like grew
Forever.
wide, and
In the door?
Is that a voice that we can hear?
Trapped in this room or trapped in the door?
Sorry.
Trapped in this room, in this
Okay,
house?
okay,
basically.
you caught me.
What?
I'm just kidding. I caught you, didn't I? So the wizard's face comes out of the and
Oh
then
my
it looks
God.
at you and he says, "I'm just kidding." So he says,
And I tried to point my spear at him.
"Rest for
because I was
tonight, dear
shocked.
adventurers. You will be saviors in no time. As for now, bond with one another."
Oh.
Dude, if you
Ew.
do that
Get
again,
to
I will
know-
slit your throat.
Pero ano lang ito ha, it's just a ghost of the wizard. It's not really the wizard itself.
like astral projection.
Yeah,
lang,
astral
parang
projection. So get to know each other, share your childhoods, your motives, your goals and intentions. You must learn to trust each other henceforth and carry each other's backs. You will need this since Hades gets his power from the despair of his hosts. Maybe the reason why you are still here because you have a strong flame of hope in your hearts. You will need this, but you can defeat Hades not merely with swords and spears, but with hope, camaraderie, and the undying unity found only in the depths of honesty and transparency. I shall create a set of magical burning coals in front of you for you to gather around in. And so suddenly merong lalabas na mga magical bonfire in the middle of the room.
Isn't this
And
a
then-
hazard?
So it's a magical na bonfire.
Wow.
Okay, okay.
So you can it's
Heather is curious about this magical bonfire.
Oh my god, is not aren't the house burning?
so that the house doesn't burn. So it's like a burning bush, So
If
you're
I touch it
fascinated,
with,
ganun,
will
ganun.
I get burned?
Yes, you will get burned.
Then
Pero
I-
the house doesn't get burned. So
Oh.
ganito na lang ha.
Oh, nakamute ka, friend.
Mute.
Sorry. Sige, so wait lang. So let's stop here kasi it's already 11:30.
Wow.
I was and I'll just be transparent with you guys. Parang dito pa sana tayo mag role playing. Pero you've been like role playing all throughout the story. So parang I'll give you a choice kung gusto niyo mag sit down and to discuss your childhoods, your problems, your ganon and to somehow parang strengthen your unity with one another, or we'll skip to like nangyari na yun. Parang tapos na kayo mag sit down and talk about
No.
Definitely sit down.
No. Like
Just chill.
we'll just finish sitting down today and then we can move on with other things next time. Parang nag-change yung personality ko ah. Like,
So ano man, mag-usap kayo ngayon? Like tonight?
yeah.
Yep.
Sige, tapos sabihin nyo lang sa akin pag pag na-satisfy na kayo ha sa sharing time ninyo.
Of
Or
course.
sige,
Next
so
time, ano to, Maui session?
parang ganun, but it's not you, no, it's your characters. So it's you basta just be yourself. This your other
Your
self.
character self.
Yeah, your character self.
So, well, since Heather is like the most extroverted, I guess she'll be like, "Oh, so what brings you guys here?
So do
Were
we
you guys being
exchange,
honest with
you know,
the wizard?"
I mean, like the fire with the fire here? Like, are we exchanging war stories now?
I guess so.
Oh, may I be the first one to talk?
Yes, please.
Because
I'll
We
just
haven't
stop
Humpty,
really
you.
heard much from you, have we?
Humpty, I just want to say sorry. It's just it's so shiny. I
W-
saw a goblet and it reminds me of my, it reminds me of something, and then I just. eh,
Yeah,
eh.
that's what I'm always telling you, that not all that glitters is gold. Like
I mean, it's not just
sometimes,
Maybe it's
gold. It's
fake gold.
also, it's it's translucent, but it's not, and it's weird.
yeah,
And I,
you always love things that are weird.
and then I saw this kid. I mean, he's wearing tattered clothes, and I happen to have a bread with me, and so
Yeah. I mean, just don't do it next time.
yeah, I'll stay close. Hopefully. By the way, what's up with this nun?
I don't know. Why
Yes.
don't you ask her?
Do you have anything
You know
going
what?
on your
Never
head
mind.
about me?
Never mind.
Yeah, nuns. I don't have good with nuns.
Oh,
Wait,
so you're scared of me now.
Yeah, I mean,
All nuns are scary, dude.
yeah,
Well, I'm different. I'm more of a,
You're scarier.
you're
well,
scary, yes.
thank you, I guess.
I agree
scary
with
indeed,
Humpty.
scariest.
Yeah. I
Scary
mean,
But
indeed, scarier.
you have good um
I
body
mean, I mean,
Oh,
nun-woman. I mean,
for a nun.
lady nun. Like, are you also like this half elf lady, red hair with the slit and the like Princess Pipa? like
what are you talking about?
like
Right?
are you like her? Who you do you also have a connection with your like goddess,
Deity.
your god?
No. Do you
But
really want to know my backstory?
aren't all nuns like that? I mean,
No.
you are, and how
Oh,
come?
so you're like forced to serve the church, and then you'll be like, oh, I will rebel one day and I will overthrow all the religious people in the world, like that.
Oh, I was forced, but I don't rebel. If that's
Oh,
So, you mean you're resentfully following?
no.
No?
So
Basically, I was just adopted by the church and make me a nun for, I don't know,
like you're
for no
forced to do
reason,
that.
so that I can just have I can live. Maybe they took pity on me, but you know, these things are not really my thing. I like to stab people in the back, especially those evildoers, like bandits or thieves or thugs. I hate them very much. I like to keep the city peaceful, to keep the city safe for the people. Yeah,
But you
I
are not really devoted with your god.
Yeah.
I don't have a god. What are you talking about?
But you're serving in the church, yet you don't have a god.
Yeah, how is that even possible?
Oh, I'm a nun for a
Yeah. So
title, not because I was devoted.
so you just serve because you don't have the choice.
It's more of a reformation for me.
Reform what? Like
How do you feel when you
five
were
point,
kidnapped by
5 point.
bandits long before ago?
So, are
How
you
do you feel when you were kidnapped by bandits before and then you are trained to be a killer and then got captured by the knights of Zamboanga City? So I was adopted by the church for me to be reformed, and
Yeah,
I
but
realized,
don't they like
oh, so
enforce
you're like
their beliefs on you?
No, they don't, and I don't want to.
Also, you're
And
like in a
did
rehab.
wait, did they know that you don't really believe in what they believe?
Yes,
And
But they
it's
I don't
don't.
fine
have
with
anything
them?
to hide.
And it's fine with them.
Yes,
How are
Wha-
you even
I
ordained?
have my thing. They have their thing, and that's church work.
Oh.
Okay.
So
Well, I
I think the church just really needed you to like do their like what? Their laborious task in some way.
No, they see. They once told me that they see some potential in me, and I don't know what it is, but they see some potential in me, and that they kept me. I
Oh,
don't know, for no reason, I guess.
like I
And
could
I became
really,
a nun.
yeah, I could really relate with, with when people adopt you and see you as despite the way you are. I can still remember when I was in the streets for a very long time, and then the Harpers took me in. They gave me a life. Yeah, the Harpers, by the way, that's my troop, and they've been so kind to me, and it's just being grateful to what these people have done.
that where you met Arthur?
Yeah, I mean, I've been in the troop longer, and Arthur just came, and you know
Yeah, Humpty's my. He found me. I'm my
yeah.
lowest.
I thought you were the babysitter.
What?
Ouch.
There has been confusion with the height, but let's not be racist here.
I may look like I'm like in the younger years, but I'm like in my
No, I'm talking to you. I thought you were the babysitter because you look older, or because you were older than him. And we were like, oh,
yeah.
he's carrying a baby.
Oh yeah,
Who are you?
Not a babysitter though. I mean, Humpty is
I
more of my
I'm
Oh,
not a
never mind.
big
babysitter.
brother.
Yeah,
See,
I
so I was right. You are like brothers.
we are like brothers, but we are not brothers. Like
Yep.
I
I
mean, like
mean,
pack brothers. Like how do you do that? Like how
well,
it's
yeah.
like sworn brothers. Saduguan. That like the slashing of the hand kind of stuff.
I
But we
only
don't
know
do that
Chinokagi.
because Arthur is really afraid of blood, and yeah.
Oh, I see.
Oh, so you're homophobic now.
What?
Homophobe, hemophobe.
Hemophobic.
Homophobic.
Hemophobe?
Yeah,
I don't know about the term, but
it sounds cool. So
Are
yeah,
you scared of
yeah,
blood?
you're scared of
You're scared
blood.
of blood? That's
Yeah, it
hemophobic?
rambles on about blood, blah 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 blah
yeah, yeah,
blah.
yeah. And hopefully, I won't be having a lot of experience with it with you guys if I'm
Uh,
gonna be stuck with this troop. Hopefully, there's not like too much blood.
like, how about you, Heather? Do you really believe that your goddess would be really interfering your life every now and then?
Uh, that's a difficult thing for me to even think about, honestly.
Like, how did you come into like the idea that you really wanted to serve this goddess? That right now
Well,
he's not really answering you and your queries.
flashbacks. well, well, let's just say that the premonitions I've had so far were on point. At first, they were small things, like my mother finding scrolls, long lost scrolls. I dreamt of that, or I had a vision of it before it even happened, but then it came true. And then one day I even had another vision of my of one of my neighbors hurting himself while foraging, and it kind of scared me that I would even see things before they come. So now I think I just have it seems like a burden actually. I don't even know why my goddess even gave me this ability. But if it could help people, then I guess it's my responsibility to, you know?
Then how
While
did you know that it's your goddess who helped you? It could be other, sources.
Could be demons, devils.
No, that's a very good question.
Because frankly speaking, I really have some bad rep with the divine, because when I was never mind. I There are things that I really don't have to say.
Oh, come on, say
Well,
it. Don't be shy.
No, no, not that I'm shy. I'm just really comfortable with it. It's just that
well,
I really don't think that gods are like, yeah, I know that they exist, but I don't think they're just too much involved with their lives. I think they're just there to keep things going. But to relate with us personally, you know, like, look at what happened now. Where are
yeah.
the people? They're gone. So yeah, I mean,
Well, all I know is that my goddess uh led me to you guys, and I am still trying to find out
but
what
the
it is.
question is that really your goddess?
I guess we'll find out, won't
Do
we?
you even have a strong relationship with your deity?
I thought I did.
Lady Heather,
Flashbacks. Or flashbacks.
Lady Heather,
Yeah?
um, do you still have those visions?
Yes, sometimes. Well, like I said, the last vision I saw was the silhouette of you guys and
Oh,
the skull hovering over this city.
And then I started to held on to Humpty's hand,
oh, I
like tight.
And
and
but that's all I know. That's all I know. I don't know even why I'm here to begin with. But what I do know is that the last time I tried to ignore it, something bad really happened to me. And look, I don't know if I can talk about this,
yeah,
but all I can say is that I just have to be here.
like,
Whether it's from my goddess or not, I just have to be here.
yeah. But what are your opinions of what is happening? Like, yeah, I mean, why us?
I have no idea. That's why I'm here to begin with.
Yeah, I mean,
Didn't the wizard say that it's up to us to save this world,
yeah.
city?
But then again, like,
Why us?
do we really? What was he thinking when? Do you think that he really chose us, or it's just an accident that we're the only ones left? Or are we the only ones left? There are questions running on my mind right now.
Well, I don't know.
Is
Really don't know.
I'm personally not convinced that I am chosen because I'm one of the ones who disappeared.
But I
Yeah,
saw you. I
Yeah, that's
saw
what
you.
confuses me too.
Yeah, I admit that that's one of the things that didn't quite line up correctly. So,
yeah. I mean, we don't have any other clue. I think what we're going to talk about tonight before we go to sleep and maybe work on towards what we're going to to do tomorrow is that we really need to decide what we're going to do.
so what are we going to do?
What are our options? What do we need to do?
Well, weren't we supposed to find that guy the wizard was saying?
Huragadran?
Yeah?
Ragadran.
Huragadran? But we really
What
need to go to
what is a
Everdell.
what is a black wraith anyway?
Black
Black
Wraith.
Wraith. Can we do like what check ba yan? Nature or
Arcane.
arcane? Murag
I think
nature.
It's
I
over
think
there.
religion.
Hindi,
Religion.
hindi
Sorry.
pwede.
Bawal.
Religion.
Like even the nature of a wraith. I think wraith is a creature, right?
So
Ano
no
siya, nature
knowledge
check?
of this at all is allowed.
Like even the nature of
because-
like what wraiths are. Or like it's a common knowledge what wraiths
Is
are.
this not something I've read about previously?
Yun, religion, ikaw, holy
Or
woman.
or Kuya Obed, is this not something that I know about?
Yeah.
I
Or
think
is this
that
Wala.
I think the cleric knows what the wraiths are. Like the nature generally of wraiths, but we can't
Yeah.
really specify who the wraith is, what his motives are. We just know that there's a black wraith na under the guidance of Hades. But
Okay.
can you explain, holy woman, what not you unholy woman, but the
Oh,
real holy woman?
okay.
What wraiths are? Wraith. Nature check siguro, no? To identify mga characteristics sa monster. Yeah.
Actually, meron din akong history.
Not really ano siya
It's
relevant.
it's not relevant.
Yeah.
Religion check.
No,
No.
I think wraith is like a creature, so we really need to understand what this creature is, or like what
Is anyone
like
high in
general.
nature?
I think you can do that.
I only have +1.
I'm high with wisdom.
No, we can't do that.
Si Ate Jean man mo ay ano mas
Ay,
sensible na
intelligence
mo
pala
roll.
siya. Intelligence
Okay.
pala ang nature. Sorry.
So I'll roll for which one?
The nature check,
Nature
Nature.
check.
and then the DM will explain to us what
DM,
the
can we
general
roll for
description of a wraith.
can we roll for a nature check? Like, do I have
Sige, sige.
something?
Okay. Okay.
Because I read, my character reads a lot, so baka may nadaanan siya.
Nature check. Reads a lot.
Yeah.
Nature check.
Okay.
Oh, knowledge pa naman to.
Nature ba or arcana or religion? Kasi wraith are
Arcana or religion?
If
Ayan.
wraith are magical creatures,
+1, no?
Wait, for which one tayo?
Nature check.
Nature.
no, I mean if wraith are like magical creatures, 'di ba mga ano undead man ni sila? I mean I'm looking outside the ano ha.
Mataas yung religion ko.
Kasi wraith are like ano siya spiritual, like spirit something like mumu. So
Okay.
we
So,
can do
roll for
arcana
religion.
or religion. You can do for religion.
Either works kasi arcana ko or religion are both +5.
Yeah, oh, that's one. That's nice.
Okay, go. Either. Which one?
So the DM will explain what a wraith is. Though no, without spoiling the detail of the identity of our enemy, like what wraiths are.
Sige, so mag-roll na lang ako ulit.
Yeah, that was +5.
Clear all.
I-credit
natural
mo to.
20.
Okay.
Come on.
I think religion siya. Yeah. Kaya
Oh
Dale.
my
Kaya
Sama na.
James.
Uy.
Ni,
Okay, so 4 + 5, so it's 9. So
Okay na yan. Taas na yan.
so
On a 9.
okay, so on a 9, Heather tries to recount what she knows about this mga wraith or about the black wraith in particular, and she remembers faint details about this the composition of a wraith. He knows that a wraith is evil. That's one thing about this wraith. It's undead, so it doesn't eat, doesn't drink, and it doesn't sleep.
oh no.
One thing about these wraiths that she can also recall is that they don't have bodies. So that's basically the what she can explain
Remember.
and
Okay.
remember.
No bodies? Wow.
I
They must
think
be lonely, huh?
I think
Oh
we're
my goodness, Nan, I'm
we're
15 years old.
How are we going to protect ourselves against something that we do not even see?
I think we can really see that one, but
It's more like a foggy thing, you know.
yeah, I
I
mean
mean,
like
Like a
it's like
mist.
I mean one of our friends in the Harpers, like he's I think it's just like that. He's intangible also. I mean,
oh,
yeah. He, her name is Echo, and he sometimes do like that. And yeah, he Echo works in the same department. Like in the Harpers, we have departments, and then I'm in the acrobatics department, and Arthur's in the pyrotechnic, and not in the pyrotechnics, but in the special effects department with his like snow and
Ice.
ice. And I'm in the and Echo is in this other departments, in the spooky department, and yeah, I think basically that's what the rates do. Like these creep us out, you know.
Yeah, but Echo has body though. It's just
Yeah,
not. He's not just. She's intangible.
yeah, perhaps. But anyway, what we're going to do first thing is that we don't need to go there because number one, we don't really know where this black wraith is. And number two, I don't think we are strong enough to face that one. But what we do know is that we really need to find Ragadran at Everdell. So what we're going to do tomorrow is to find Everdell and then look for Ragadran.
You know what? In our place, as far as I recall, when my father do strategize going to like investigating something, before he goes to a certain place, he usually um look further about details about the place, the person they are looking for. They ask people, they look for
I wish
clues
we could do
But
to
that.
there
have.
are
There are
but we
no
don't
people.
there are no people here.
Hey,
We're the
maybe
only
there's
ones left.
Aside from people, we can also like look for clues and stuff. Like, I don't know,
maybe
my
there
father's
are
good at that.
scrolls or books that we can come across in
But
this
if we
universe.
know where
Would you know
Everdell
of anything, Rosario?
if we know where Everdell is, then I think we could, like, if we can find where Everdell is, I think it's very easy for us to find Ragadran.
PM,
Wala.
is there a
Wala
library
palagi.
nearby?
Wala.
Wala. No
Oh yeah,
map
this
of
town is
anything.
basically a ghost town, no?
Seriously?
Yeah. I think we really need to like spend the rest of the day and try to process things so that we can like really proceed tomorrow. But are we really on board that we really need to find first Everdell, or we need to find more clues in the city first?
Hmm.
I say we find clues in the city to even find where Evandel is.
Yeah. How about the others?
Yeah, I agree with.
Type 1 if you agree with Heather. Type 2 if you agree with me.
I'm agree at finding clues.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I think I'm okay. I'm pretty democratic. So like if where the majority goes, like I'll just follow.
And you know what's more fun with, with finding clues? Finding more shiny stuff that we can use to fight something that may, you know,
Be not as shiny as like what we're looking for.
I hope it's not another gecko.
you found a
Oh,
gecko?
Yeah, a gecko
Oh
leapt
my,
out at me. I
is
was
it?
trying to scavenge for something useful that I can use, and it turns out to be a gecko. And
Also,
I
was it?
ended up dropping the precious vial. So, you know.
You have a vial? There's
I
a lot
found
of
a
things I miss
vial,
out.
but then a gecko also leapt up at me, and I screamed, and I dropped the vial. And
That's not a precious vial because there's a gecko in it. Nothing special ever came out from if geckos from it.
Yeah,
oh right,
it must be just a gecko slime.
I guess
Yeah.
so.
So are we in agreement right now that we will be looking for, you know, clues tomorrow? So what type of clues are we like finding that we need to find about the location of Everdell?
Well, I was hoping that there was gonna be a library, but it seems like this is a ghost town. So now,
I mean, you know, Rosario knows this place. Oh
yeah,
no, I
sorry,
why am I? No, I don't speak first name unless we're friends. So like, unholy woman like knows this
Yes.
holy
place.
woman.
Mhm.
So I think
Maybe we can go
what
through
is
the
the
library
where
first
is
and
the
look for a
first?
map, you know?
Yeah. So where is the nearest library?
DM,
Dungeon.
where's the nearest library?
So you
Say
try to
Google.
remember, no, Rosarian, since you have a mental picture of of Zamboanga City. And actually, the nearest library is just one walk away. Now, this
Oh,
is around
I'm
100
only
feet.
one
100
walk
feet from
away.
where you are. So, pero ngayon mo pa naalala, no? Because you
Mhm.
were so shocked with all of the things that were happening.
Not really.
So, or at least you seemed unshocked, pero you were distracted. So,
Appalled, actually.
she's not just thinking, you know, bronze over brains.
Humpty.
At least I got more height than you.
Yes, I have
Oh.
more brains than you.
Well, I guess it's equal.
Oh.
Oh,
How about
this is
this?
gonna be good.
How about
Anyway,
this?
Have you guys ever heard of popcorn before?
no. What's that?
It's this really interesting snack where I come from, and we have it whenever we watch plays.
Oh my gosh. Is it made out from like grain or
Corn?
something? We don't
Yeah,
have popcorn in
exactly.
our place. We have pop
Yeah.
rice.
I
Amazing.
only actually
You
I only
gotta
know how
try
to
that.
pop bones.
Oh, see, I told you it's
Oh my
brawn over
goodness.
brains. Like,
I haven't seen a nun who can pop a bone.
Oh,
yeah.
shut up.
See, that's bronze over brains. And like, you know, when you act before you think, bad things happen.
I agree
See,
wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
like the holy woman agrees with me.
Yeah, I mean look at me.
Yeah, yeah. I
I
mean,
end up on a treasure chest.
yeah, yeah.
Learn from the 15-year-old. None.
Yeah. See.
Well, she may be
However,
far too
Oh, okay.
fun
So
because
like, okay,
she's like
let's get back
50
to
or something.
business here and like, so, okay, unholy woman,
Yes.
oh my
She responded.
you, where have what have you been thinking? It's already late, but you just remember that there's a nearby library and
Yeah.
you did not told us earlier. So
Well, you
are we
didn't ask
going
me
to
though.
I
fair
was
point?
asking you.
Oh, you didn't. I did
I
not hear
did.
you.
Yeah.
I
See,
did.
you're not listening because you're
Have
busy flexing
have you even
your.
realized how thick the thing in my head is? I can't even hear like you blabbering about your things. Like, oh my god.
Excuse me?
Just
Oh, I think we
anyway,
are now the
I
Oh,
think
ones
we
this is a
can
munching
go there
popcorn. I think
tomorrow.
this
we
is
are
a
the
good
ones
time
Hey,
to,
look,
like.
grab some pop rice.
look. I just want to get along with everybody because this is the best way to defeat whatever this.
Oh, Miss Heather, I like your
Oh, that's
hair.
cute.
Oh, thank you.
Okay,
Ew.
okay. So what
Yeah,
we're going to do is like,
I pour chamomile
do
on it.
we go?
Honey
Do we chamomile extract with ginkgo
and
biloba?
honey. Yeah.
Let's probably go to the library tomorrow and find some map.
Yeah, I think we
So,
really need to restore our energy right now,
yeah.
and we can like look for clues tomorrow in the nearest library so that we can find. Okay, so I'll restate our objectives for tomorrow, or like now we're going to reserve our energies because like we are so tired of what's happening, like we are so stressed, and maybe Heather will have, visions from her absentee goddess. And then tomorrow, first thing we're going to do is to go to what? We'll go to the library and find some clues to locate Everdell. So are we goods or like
That sounds like a
That's
plan.
basically a plan.
But what a
Yeah.
way to pressure me, though.
Yeah, because you're the holy one here.
yeah?
Says
So
the
I mean, like, I
nun.
don't have a
I think
god.
I never thought I'd be holier than a nun.
Arthur,
Here we
can
are.
you
Yep.
can you like snow effect cool the place and air conditionize the place with your snow? Wanna
wanna
build a
s-
snowman?
you want to sleep in a cold
Hey,
Yeah, I mean, you know me. Like, what? Don't you know me? Like, I'm.
Yeah, it's
hey,
I'm
hey,
kind of
but
weirded out by you.
before that, Arthur, are you capable of making midnight snacks? Because I could really use a slushy right now.
Oh,
I
what?
could make
Wow.
you. Does anybody have a sugar? I can make ice, sweet ice.
I actually can cook if you want me to,
Oh, there you go.
but
Someone
I
can
don't have the
cook.
recipes.
Oh, so are
You
we
have any
Oh.
are we
recipes?
sleeping now or are we eating now? Like, because I
Someone's hungry.
wanted to sleep.
I'm gonna eat and then sleep.
How about we explore each other more? I mean, there's gotta
Do
be
you
like
want? Do you guys want to drink some beer?
What?
You
What
have
kind of
brought
beer?
some.
what kind of you are so unholy woman.
Oh, you can say that, right?
Oh,
You have beer?
I have a bread.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Anybody want a bread?
like
Do you want
what?
some beer though?
What?
Beer.
No,
I'm
Yeah.
15 years old, girl.
Rosaria,
Well, you
we
can
have to
drink beer if
stay
you want to.
sober for the rest of this mission or whatever this is.
Yeah, I mean,
So
Yeah, you
I
can go.
highly advise against it.
unholy woman.
That's doctor's
Your
order.
your decisions will really derail us all.
Oh no, I
Your
don't make decisions here.
you being drunk, you will just be you will be sleeping the entire day tomorrow and we will just be going there and
Yeah,
Like,
listen to the brains for once.
My
Kobe,
body
Kobe,
can
see,
my
Kobe,
size can handle the
tanaw
intoxications, unlike
tingnan ko
you.
muna ha baka hindi naman pala talaga mataas yung intelligence ko ba feeling ko ako ang pinakamatalino dito.
Kobe, are you
Okay
like
lang.
holding a bottle of beer right now?
I
Oh, but
actually
I'm
brought
very charismatic.
mug.
It's just so amazing that I role
A,
I only
play.
have a
a
mug,
mug of
guys.
beer. A mug
Yes.
of beer.
Oh my gosh,
I
what?
cast-
Don't you have one
I cast freeze
intelligence?
potion.
Like where did you get the beer you have? Where did you
Yeah,
get that? Like
Well, I got a
in
brewer's tools, so
I
I can brew
cast
myself some.
I cast freeze potion to freeze kanang Kobe's
And
mug
I
of
throw it
beer.
at you.
Too late.
Anyway, let's
I
just
think
get to sleep and get a head start
yeah.
tomorrow.
So yeah, like long rest.
Yeah.
Okay, DM.
All right, sige. So,
Yeah, you guys go to sleep. I'm just gonna finish my bread.
okay,
Heather tries to pray.
as Arthur finishes his last crumbs of bread and Heather finishes her prayers, you go
Like-
to at
And Rosaria finishes her
And
beer.
yeah, and Rosaria gulps her last drop of beer, dripping down the tips of her mouth. Wow, it's so
no, you can't
visual.
double your beer because I froze it.
with iced
And I'm
beer.
drunk.
so you go
That's
to
my
sleep.
slushy now.
You go to sleep and then you wake up the next day. So you wake up and you yawn to another amazing day.
Adventure.
Okay, so sige, you shake your you shake your
Can I just say, ang ganda ng camera natin, Jean.
wala pa tayo tapos. Wala pa tayo tapos, Arthur.
Ah, sorry.
Before we go out, so you you shake off the the morning and then you rise up to another day. You remove your muta.
Yeah,
Then
breakfast.
you fix your beds. when suddenly you notice something. You notice that at the corner of your eyes, there's something is staring at you, looking, observing from the corner of your eyes. You are sure.
Sa safe house ito? Like within?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, within the safe house. You are sure that there is someone. But is it someone? Something. Something sinister and evil. And then it chuckles.
What?
I held on
Is
Humpty's
that
hand.
Annabelle?
That's it. That's the end.
Oh!
Ay, nag-iwan pa ng cliffhanger. Bad.
mag-overthink na naman si Ate Jean. Yay!
Yay,
Next
that
session,
was
we're
fun,
going to
that was
fight
fun.
Joker. A moment of silence. Nilabay si Lord.
So that's it. May
Yeah.
tumawa ha. May narinig kayo na tumawa within the safe house.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
it James Reed?
Oh my gosh.
Actually, I just
Reunion,
farted.
reunion.
That's it.
Is it an X? Charot lang.
X-Flame.
Sige, so, sige, ano lang siguro since it's my first time. And Ate Jeans din, no? Second time ko pala. Okay. Na medyo hindi siya fight style, more of story na roleplay. So medyo nabaguhan din ako. So, evaluation lang. Things to improve siguro. Especially on my part. Tapos para next week, mas maganda na ang ano natin. Sige, how was the session? Kahit pabilis lang.
Yeah, we really
Let's
had
start from
fun.
the brains before the bronze.
We really had fun. The first, of course, with Dale coming in, it added more like the dynamics then.
I thought that was perfect timing. Yung pagpasok.
Yeah, I mean, like
Amazing.
he planted it well. Parang I think Obed had other plans for the treasure chest, but then Dale came and then he just think that it happened.
Yeah, it was perfect. Kasi Dale, we were hearing Arthur's voice coming from the house.
Yeah.
So we're like,
Kasi hindi talaga ako papasok doon. Hindi kasi talaga ako papasok doon. Kasi yung unang mission ko talaga, kailangan ko talagang makita ka. Kasi nawala lahat eh. Tapos umalis ka. So, isip ko, baka nawala ka or baka nandun ka. So, hindi ako papasok doon. So, pinag-roll ko si Obed ng wisdom saving throw to convince me na I really need to come inside. And then, nandun daw yung voice mo sa bahay. So, like, I told everyone. Then, Ate Jean and Kobe, like, they said talaga na pupunta doon. Ako lang ang hindi. Kasi, Arthur is really Humpty's priority. And then, pumunta kami doon. So, timing din talaga na you went in. And,
I almost
Yeah.
thought that it was
I
planned.
mean, literally.
yeah.
We'll never know. It may or may not be planned.
Hindi nyo alam, nag-chat pala kami ni ano.
Yeah,
no,
true.
We
No, di ba? Parang,
we may or may not deny it.
okay, sige. Like, okay. Then it's up to you. But if it's planned, then it's like amazing plan. If it's unplanned,
If it's unplanned, it's extra amazing.
Parang ito, order ng may kapal.
yeah, I keep rechecking my character sheets nga if am I role playing Humpty well. I think that's basically how he is. Who he is. So I mean, improve in some way. I mean, for a pretty first run, Obed, I think that's very decent naman. That's okay. That's passable. So yeah, I mean, congrats, Obed. Like you're learning. Maybe, yeah.
You're becoming a god. So,
Yun lang. Yun lang yung end ko.
Yung sa iba,
Wala ako
kahit
na-ready
mabilis
to.
lang. Para ano. Yeah, kasi parang ngayon kasi yung ako kasi with yung my discipleship group, lahat sila mga hindi nila alam eh, pero pag dito kasi parang alam niyo na how DM goes, kayo mga DM din kayo. You know how D&D goes, tapos like you've been playing it for a while, tapos mga DM din. So parang this kayo medyo may alam kayo how this works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just be ready of all possibilities, Bed. Akong ikaingon. Because don't know what our characters are thinking and what our motives are. For example, in my end, I think it's very wise of you to say na, you know, Arthur's voice is in the house because I don't really care about your metagaming wise. I don't care about your campaign. I just care about what my character is thinking, and he Arthur is like the priority above all else at the moment. So yeah, I mean, like, even though you prepared for a certain if my character don't like act upon that, so I think you need to like be creative enough to
True, true,
from my
true.
end. Sige, ang uban na po niya DM kasi Rosaria and Arthur's been DMing some things. So,
I haven't.
wala ka DM so ka,
Before.
Dale?
Wala, oy.
Gusto niyo ba try?
Yeah, I think we should, kasi nakakapagod talaga mag-DM.
Yes, true.
Ano lang, na ako'y tip. I mean, it's not a tip, it's more of an idea. For example, if siguro ang mga
Tagalog.
sorry. If yung party is medyo hindi na nila alam yung mga hindi nila alam yung anong susunod na gagawin, there are things that a DM could do to parang direct the party to the track again. So you could suggest make a perception check or make an arcana check, make some check rolls to like direct the party again on track para meron silang okay. Ano pa
But
tayo?
But
We're not on dead air.
Not to the point of railroading.
Pero like occasional suggestions.
Yeah.
You want to roll a perception.
For example, if like wala na talaga like parang dead air na para sa party, it's parang maganda pag si DM magsasuggest or magre-recommend ng roles to direct the party again sa storytelling.
Nalayo ba kami?
Wala naman.
Hindi
How about you, Kobe? Like, ano
Okay,
yung...
sa akin lang is super maganda ang narration. Gusto ko yung mga words, especially
Yeah, yung intro talaga, Dale.
yes,
Grabe
yeah, true.
talaga.
Like
yun.
super
Ulitin.
mesmerizing. Like,
Wag na.
fantastic.
Naka-record naman kung gusto mo balikan.
Sige.
Wag na.
Like,
12,
ready lang talaga
wag
for
na.
all possibilities.
May,
Kasi,
may graduation ceremony pa kami bukas.
Hindi ba si Dale? Kasi iano ko naman din.
Yeah, Dale. I-upload daw niya ito sa YouTube.
Yeah,
Oh.
right on.
Kuya Obed, okay lang. Maganda naman so far. Decent din naman yung run. Ready lang talaga for all possibilities. Kasi talagang may character talaga na mag-out sa plan mo no? Ang mas better talaga is to know the lore of your story than to make like a clean plot of your story. Kay
True.
Hindi talaga magiging clean yan at the end. Kasi may talagang go away sa plan mo. So, yun lang maganda. So
You need to know your world. You need to
Oo.
know the history of your world.
Yes.
The gods, all of those things. Kasi, it could really affect how things go. Tapos ako'y gusto i-note, pero nakalimot ko.
Yan ang na-learn ko sa pagiging player ni Kuya Dance. Like, kailangan talaga i-learn mo ang lore ng world mo bago ka mag-plot ng story.
That's also the reason bakit hindi pa ako naging DM. Ay, by the way, Kuya Obed, how is this going to work? Like, are we rolling our own dices or are you just going to roll for us?
Yeah, he will roll so that, for transparency purposes.
Naka-share screen siya, Dale, so makita ng lahat kung ano yung na-roll mo.
Sige.
Puro mga malas yung ano nila kanina.
Malas?
See, this is the this is the unpredictability of the game. See, we finished one session without number 1, typically without a fight scene. Number 2, wala masyadong dice rolls. And 'di ba? Ilang dice rolls lang yung nagama. Yeah. So basically, but this is not hindi naman usually ito talaga yung nangyayari every time. For now, it could be, pero of course, you need to have variety kasi parang maboboard din kami kung puro ganito na lang. You could, di ba may tatlong elements yung Dungeons and Dragons. We have exploration, we have, what do you call that one? Ano pa yun? Role play or like interaction, and then combat. So you need to really balance those things. Ngayon, very heavy sa role play interaction, diba? So tomorrow maybe more interaction naman kasi we'll be traveling from places to places. So the roles of travel and travel time, downtime. So ganong mga bagay-bagay. And then you can insert some encounter, combat encounter and something. But I don't know what your planning is. So my question is, sa run kanina, yung sa based on our decisions, saan doon yung spontaneous na inisip mo para mabalik kami on track, at saan yun yung ano mo talaga, your this is what should happen, and then saan yung ano mo na okay, nag-segue sila, so I have to do this. Saan yung spontaneous na aspect doon na ginawa mo para to
I-reveal ko na ba?
Reveal.
pero ano
Reveal
naman lang
naman.
kasi nag-end naman ta sa ano ngayon eh.
Okay.
Kuma naman ta karon. Without spoiling the lore, without spoiling things, just the things na abrupt mo nga nag-decide ka na, ito ang gawin ko.
Oo. Sige, reveal na natin, Dale, yung ating secret. So, actually, there is no secret, no?
Yeah.
So, inisip ko yun on the spot. So, pumasok kasi si Dale. So, tapos pati yung yung parang
Pero yung sabi mo na
kasi-
voice
yun,
na,
on the spot din yun. Kasi inisip ko, pag hindi ko yung gagawin, hindi ka pupunta doon. So, sabi ko, tapos parang hindi ko pa na, I've been busy ba yan? And I've been sick. So, parang hindi ko pa naayos talaga yung world. So,
sovereign talaga si Obed.
so parang, tapos galing pa kami nag one-shot D&D last Sunday. So, grabe yun, parang 8 hours, 10 hours ang inalat ko for that one shot alone. So parang, hindi pa maganda talaga ang ZCT, to be honest. So, yun, pagka ano ko nun, parang hindi man to si Sir Dance pumunta. So, actually, at the back of my mind, inisip ko, what if pagpasok niya sa bahay, tapos wala pala doon si Dale? So, sabi ko, bahala na. Sabi ko, inisip ko na ang sasabihin lang ng wizard na, sorry, I fooled you, na nandun si pero actually wala siya doon. Parang ganun ba? So, para lang mapunta ka doon. Pero lumabas man si Dale, so yun, pagka sa treasure chest, dinuwa siya. So,
Meron
pero
kang
wala yun
ibang
sa
plan. Pero meron kang ibang plan sa treasure chest.
Meron ka iba. Yung plan ko for the treasure chest, yun lang, yung lucky.
Lucky roll.
So may yun, depende sa gaano kaganda yung roll mo. Meron din yung doon, magaganda talaga na items. Pero pangit mo talaga yung roll ni Ate Jane. So pangit kinakuha niya, garbage for the soul talaga. So yun,
nakuha
siya sa
si
kanyang fate.
James Reed.
So
That's
yun,
crazy. Just like how about the party dynamics naman? So yeah, tapos na tayo sa DM dynamics. So party dynamics.
Ako mag-assess or kayo mag-assess sa each other?
You muna.
So,
Ate Jean on the DM. Wala pa tayo na human. Ate Jean on
sige,
the
ikaw,
DM.
Ate Jean. Last na.
Well, ayun, I like the surprise na na parang perfect timing yung pagpasok mo doon.
Grabe. Ako lang to, guys. Relax.
That reaction was genuine. So my
true.
character and me were both like, oh my god, this.
Like perfect timing talaga.
Oh my god, this.
Like this is the guy that I'm like dreaming like that. This is the scene.
Yeah, ayun, it was just
Like ako talaga pagpasok talaga hindi like
Like
Amazed.
I was
Buti hindi
right.
ako nag-camera on. Hindi ako nag-camera on.
Hindi naman ako pinahiya ni Goddess ko. But later on, pinahiya niya ako. So, ewan ko.
Na mag-offer ka
Ako
talaga doon
magiging
ng
unholy woman na din ako, charot.
Kailangan o kasi hindi ka
Wow.
pinahiya, mag-offer ka daw ng ram na burning ram.
Ganun. Well, ewan ko.
Unblemished lang.
Yung Goddess ko. Anyway,
Sino ba yung goddess mo, Ate Jean?
Si Hanen Munbo.
Oh.
Moon goddess.
Kasi if
Moon
she
goddess.
grants, visions or prophecies. I don't know. It was like the most logical choice lang.
Yeah, okay.
Parang elven goddess din siya eh.
Yeah.
So yun. Yeah, yun. Pinili ko.
Goddess of trickery din.
Talaga?
Yeah.
Illusion.
Illusion,
Oh
trickery.
no!
Kaya pala
So,
lumabas si
no,
James
oh,
Reed.
no.
Na energy gap. Kasi yun na, yung may ganang side yung goddess mo.
Huh? Now me and my character are like, oh my gosh, what is
Sige lang, it
real?
doesn't, your deity doesn't define how you portray your character. Like,
Yeah, anyway.
Sige, okay, party
Kind of
dynamics.
so
We'll
far.
start with DM and then
I just wasn't sure when to roll, or do we like take turns rolling, or do we just roll at our own whim? Doon ako medyo na-confused.
yeah.
So,
At least you're learning. So,
I'm learning na yun.
sige,
Pero
DM.
turn-based ba to? Parang hindi naman so far.
Turn-based pagdating sa combat or if
Okay. But for
initiative
other
happens, but on other things, no.
Okay. Got it.
DM.
Yeah, so sa ano naman, nabaguhan lang ako. Like, parang first time ko talaga na may heavy role-playing ngayon. And parang sinadya ko rin kasi in a sense, di ba, mga intro usually mga for me kung magiging very heavy tayo sa storytelling, hindi mo na siya like super combat. And siguro I'm still figuring out paano mag-virtual combat really, lalo na yung may mga squares ano. So I'm still thinking about paano yan. If meron kayong suggestion, like tell me. May nakita ako na parang
Roll
software na
20.
ganun. Oh, yun. Pero
Pero
parang,
may bayad,
World
may bayad.
Anvil, kuya.
ano?
World Anvil.
Yan si Kobe, marami siyang resources for like
World Anvil.
Yes, pwede ka gumawa ng map doon, tapos doon ka na lang mag-place ng mga tags.
Oh yeah. True.
World Anvil.
World
See, I don't know that because I don't play online.
Sige, I'll try. Sige. So yun, kaya wala pa din ako naglagay ng combat. Aside from, na-busy
Kasi yung
talaga
combat ko talaga na gameplay, it's really theater of the mind, which is like, anyway.
So yun, pero yun, kasi yung sa last time sa amin, wala kasi masyadong roleplay. Pero sa inyo, parang you were really in character. Tapos parang, parang binubuli niyo si Rosaria, na parang si Rosaria, kinakagat din kayo. So parang, maganda siya, na ano ako
Ganun talaga.
na parang, nagkami mo dito, parang nasa ibang world ako talaga, to be honest. So kanina kasi yung nag-usap na kayo sa campfire, bumaba muna ako, tapos nag-coffee. Tapos parang nakikinig ako ng podcast na parang, may fantasy world, ganyan. Tapos nag-uusap lang yung mga characters. Tapos alam mo yun, nagkakagatan sila. So wala lang, masaya siya actually. Parang, you're somewhere else.
Nasan yung roleplay na nagsasalita. Kasi usually I roleplay by writing eh. So this was new to me.
Oo, weird.
Ba talaga eh, you have to think on the spot. Pag sinusulat mo, you have some time to think, but not here. So,
Tama. Yun siguro ang challenge talaga, yung thinking on the spot. Lalo na pag pa. Pero anyway.
I mean, ENFPs
maganda
are good at improv, so like we don't but improvisation, things.
I wanna improv some more, pero parang ang hirap lang din sa character ko dahil I can't like not see the future. I don't wanna overstep Ubid kasi. So kaya medyo avoid.
As long as you are not metagaming. Yun lang, as long as you're not metagaming. So you're good. Hindi ka nagme-metagame. For example, ako kanina, alam ko talaga na what wraiths are. I know their weaknesses, because basically, as a DM, marami akong alam na ano talaga yung wraith. But I choose to not to, because Humpty don't know about wraiths. Dennis knows a lot about wraiths, but Humpty doesn't.
Ironically, the character who's supposed to know most about it doesn't.
Yeah. So,
guys.
example, metagaming. Halimbawa, yung metagaming, sabihin ko na, ay, yan, may ano yan. Example, kanina, pagpasok doon sa house, ay, may kalaban yan dyan. So, yun yung metagaming, yung parang alam mo na ang nangyayari as an outsider. Pero you have to think like your character na, no, the character is so dumbed and hindi niya alam yan. So, yeah, that's not, I mean, metagaming kills the fun din kasi. So, yeah, I mean, party dynamics wise, I think this is the first time na we played, Kobe, Dale, and I played together as players.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Someone DM for us.
Amazing.
It's either ako ang DM or si Kuya kasi.
Yeah. So like this is an amazing. Yeah, this is the first time na roleplay heavy then, like,
Ay, another thing, Kuya Obed. If there's a player, kasi minsan magiging may
rowdy
mga times
yan.
may mga times na naging heavy na yung role playing tapos nagsasagutan na ganyan. Tapos be aware of or be keen when there's one player na like suddenly
Uncomfortable.
may gagawin. Like, let's say for example, in a sudden may magkakasya ng spell. Be aware and keen of that kasi it's important na parang they will yung marirealize yung mga gusto nilang gawin para they might have a plan for on the role playing, like kagaya kanina yung sa goblet ni Rosario, tapos I tried to cast yung his potion, and as a DM you have to
Ano yung kinas mo?
freeze potion.
Ah,
Basically it freezes all content sa mga ano. So as a player, if hindi yun na-recognize sa DM, it will para bang what's the word?
naka-cancel. Hindi naman na-cancel.
Hindi naman na-cancel.
Na-put
Parang
into
nasaan siya?
vein. Na-put into vein yung
Yung
ginawa niya.
Or
Kasi hindi
para
napasok
bang
sa story yung ano yung
oh,
parang
yun.
sinabi niya.
Yeah.
Or para bang ay sana na ano yun. O, parang ganun.
Oo.
Mm-mm.
Come to think of it, I was asking, my character was asking kanina pa kung merong library and you were like, no. So I'm like, okay.
Actually,
And
hindi
then
ko
parang later
narinig.
on, I asked again, well, I was thinking of going to a library to find a map. And tapos biglang nagkaroon ng library. So I was like, so which is it?
Baka hindi lang narinig siguro.
Yeah, maybe.
Makapal kasi yung ano ko, yung nandito to.
Oh, yun.
Kaya, hindi ko narinig.
Or yung sinabi ko na lang yun, oh, that's because you're brain, you're more bronze than brain. So, again, another improv.
Grabe ito mag-burn.
I mean, that's what you get when you
Kaya
always
pala
watch
nandun si,
WWE.
si Arthur.
You always know how to improv.
To put ice on the burns by Humphrey.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
this is a very fun first run, TBH.
True. Oh, excited for next week. Sana bukas na lang.
Ano?
Wow.
Bukas na, kuya.
What?
Actually,
Cancel
mag-BTM
all
camp
your-
pa kami this
Wag
this
na.
Friday.
Wag na.
Mag-speak pa ako and also.
Ilan yung D&D camp?
Sabi pa natin Jean kanina, what's more important than this? This is the meaning of life.
I mean, guys, ganito. Next Tuesday, we have, mag-exegesis man, diba? So I think it would be like medyo late na. And then, pero wala namang class na kami. So I think we can, extend. Anyway, so next week, ang schedule, tanaw na to ha. Yung schedule, next week, we can have our run pa. But the following week after that, we won't be having any because it's on the 12th and 12 is our camp. 19 is camp ni na Dale at Kobe. So, yeah, magiging vacant tayo on 26 pa. So, what are your plans? So, yun yung like we need to talk about. Sa GC na lang siguro.
Yes.
Sige lang, para may time pa ako na ano. Kasi yung sa camp na yan, nandyan din ako di ba?
Yeah, sa
Oo
12. Sa 12.
Yeah. So ang DM is also there.
Yeah.
There.
Si Ate Jean lang yung wala.
Tayo na lang maglaro face to face.
Yeah.
Ate Jean, pwede ka nang
Oo,
ma-depress.
sa amin.
So si ano si
Maybe
si-
you can write me out of the story mo.
Oh,
so si Heather na-rapture na rin siya.
Na, mangluod man dayon po.
Hanapin niyo ako.
Lauran,
Nandito sa inyo,
Lauran.
wala kayong cleric.
Or maybe, Obed can prepare
kasi
a
Tagalog sa
one-shot.
luuran.
Up to you. Okay lang naman sa akin.
Mag-break muna sa ano,
Yeah.
sa
Break mo
run.
na kasi ewan ko lang ha, for me mabigat talaga siya kasi first time, gano'n.
Yes.
Marami,
True.
I have to read.
Or maybe Dale can, kasi punta ka man doon sa camp namin, di ba, sa 12, visiting. Tapos, di man ko busy ng 12 afternoon, kaya mag-games naman na sila, mag-basketball man na sila. Then, I am not part of the working committee. So, like, my Tuesday would be very open.
Okay.
And so what can we do is that basig ganahan na pod si kinsay mag-DM ka ha, and then we get to play and one shot na labi
Baka
mo
gusto niyo mag one shot. Gusto
Yeah.
niyo yung Be? Pwede natin i-one shot yung ginawa ko for my
Yeah.
for
Dapat may combat na yun ha, kasi one shot lang.
may combat siya, may combat.
Yeah. Sure.
May combat
Same
siya.
character or are we going to make another one?
Pwede lang same
Another
character.
lang.
Another lang para hindi
Gagawa
Tapos,
kayo ng
taasan mo ng level para naman, para,
Para hindi na kami
Pero wag
marunong
na lang muna
mag-spell.
ako.
ha?
Mag-one shot tayo, tapos ako ang mag-preach pa kasi ako this Friday eh. Busy.
Ay, hindi na lang si Dale
Huwag
na
ka
lang
na
siguro.
wag ka na mag-preach, kuya. Huwag ka na.
Sa 12 pa mampod bed. Sa 12 pa mampod.
Bigay natin yan sa mga pastor. Wala na silang ibang trabaho.
Next week.
Sa 5, mag-play pa man ta sa 5.
Sige.
Pagka 12, mag-meet man tayo. And then, maybe some friends can join.
I'll try to do better next week. Meron akong mga ideas pero sige lang, at least ngayon na ko na kung paano rin ang dynamics ninyo. So, yeah, medyo na ako, mas na-broaden na yung perspective ko. Iba kasi pag mga bata kasama mo pati mga, gores. Gores.
But if you want,
Gores.
pero tingnan mo, Bed, if we will engage in combat, like, we do well in combat as well. As long as
Yeah.
maganda yung roles. Pero like, we do combat like amazing ways then, So, lahat ng bagay, we kasi of course, we've been doing this for years naman, good. So at least, so
It's our life.
we're just here to assist you, in this.
What are we without this?
Sige na, any final words or
So wala na, I mean, we're good. So like, thank you so much.
You guys want bread?
Let us all sleep.
Bye,
want
guys.
beer?
Thank you.
Where are you
Picture
getting
tayo.
all that bread?
Picture tayo. Ay, wait lang, shucks. Naka-record pa tayo.